All right. And hello guys. Hi. It's a little bit of a different setup. Hi everybody. Hi. Hi. This is
Hello.
actually what it's supposed to look like on my channel. But I am giving you guys a little bit. I'm having to go through and do so much stuff that is just not what I'm used to. Because we're doing restream, which I'm still not used to. But I can see all of the chat over here, so I appreciate that. Thank you guys for showing up in the chat. I definitely appreciate that. Uh, I'm having to go through everything just to make sure I can clearly have it all set up. So I tried to have it set up in the usual Fun Friday way, and it looks like that. It's not. It's not very good. So I just decided, nope, I'm gonna do it this way. This is so much cleaner. It's nicer. You guys can see my icon up top, and whoever joins me is gonna be down here in the gaming area. So you can see who's joining. First off, let's say hello to the lovely Fenris Arun,
Hi.
the patron saint of snackos and alcohol, and you
Who
you
is,
actually have a
of
title.
course, drinking.
Yeah, you actually have a title with us here at Fat Dog. You want to tell them what your lovely title is, or is that supposed to be a secret? I don't think it's a secret.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a secret.
I'm the
Everybody
head
knows.
asshole of IT.
No, not that one. No, you're not.
Uh,
No, you're
head
not.
of features and talent relations.
Yeah, that's Revan's job. Revan is the asshole in charge of IT because he's our mod for this
Please
room.
no.
Yeah, you are.
Does that mean I can change my mod title to head asshole of IT?
If you wanna, I won't stop you.
Well,
I won't at all.
speaking of
You're
IT
welcome.
and
Yeah, I was gonna
testing,
say, speaking of IT testing, let's test the sound alerts for Twitch. Make sure that they show up.
Dave.
I can hear it. I can't see it.
and I have to mute.
No, I heard it say, "Yeah, Dave." I just didn't see it. I see it.
And I love you, random citizen.
Hang on.
Then let's.
Hang on. Let me refresh the properties real quick, because sometimes I have to do that. Let's not do a long one. I do know that I actually see them on screen for certain things.
All right, let's test this one. That's an actual sound alert, not a redeem from points.
Okay, go for it.
Idiots doing idiot things
I
because
think
they're
that's
idiots.
literally okay. So that's just a sound alert. Just a sound alert. Also, hi Brandon. I love the question. Hi guys. So to quickly just put things out there, we are dual streaming Twitch and YouTube for this fun Friday, and we're testing things to try and make sure that they work properly. And so you're hearing sound alerts, but for some reason, some of them you're not seeing. Now the idiots doing idiot things because they're idiots, that's literally just sound. There's no visual to go with that.
I didn't remember if that one had a visual or not.
Go back to the yeah Dave thing real quick.
Let me scroll to it.
Okay, gotcha. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I'm just
Dave.
I don't see it, but I hear it. Do you guys hear it?
I hear it, but don't see it.
Richie stream. No, but, okay, Yoshimi. That's any fat dog stream. That's not just because me. Okay. So Hoshi heard it. Also, Hoshi, you can get in the VC if you want. You're one of us. You're in the server. By the way, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know. Yes, we do have a second server. No, you can't join it. It is just for cast and crew and the top three, tiers of our Patreon. That's what it is. It is a sneak peek at some stuff. But even the top 3 tiers of Patreon, our top 3 patron tiers, they don't see most of the stuff that's on here. They really don't.
Unfortunate for them.
Unfortunate for the case in point. Until he became a mod, this was like probably a much smaller looking server, and then once you got mod privileges, you were like, holy crap. And I'm like, yeah, because every single project that we're working on has a category with multiple text and voice channels, so that like, because we are set up in a much more professional environment now. We have a general area, we have an area for like our specific talent only. We have an area for each individual project, as I said, and then we have like the Patreon area where they can chat with each other. But that again, we did have to make it where at least if you were one of the top 3 tiers of our Patreon, we're like, all right, we'll give you guys like limited access to the server. But you're being yelled at by your doggo. That sounds about right, Libby. That so does. Hoshi Nugget. Aw. Hoshi, get in here. We miss you.
She's putting up her doggos.
Yeah. I don't know why. I honestly do not know why the stuff is not working right now. Also, I had to take some other stuff from my actual channel. I had to remove stuff from my actual channel. So, like, you see stuff like, hey, new follower, new subscriber. All right, yeah, that's all there. And then I've also got my donation goal. That's all from my channel. And I late in last night or early in the morning, depending on how you want to view it. Played. Yeah, today. I played Henry Stickmin for the first time. So I played the Henry Stickmin collection. It was a lot of fun. I probably should have ordered food or something before starting this. Oh,
probably would have been a good idea.
Oh well. You know what? Taco Bell's open late and they're cheap. Also, you know what? Screw that. Screw Taco Bell and all that noise. Jack in the Box is super cheap with their tacos and they're 24-hour. I'm good.
And you could like almost walk to them.
I could. But I'm lazy.
I said almost.
Yeah. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm playing Power Wash Simulator. I'm going to make it where at least one person can join me if they'd like to until I unlock free play. And then once oh my God.
I'm checking out a couple things right now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody has to join me. If you guys don't want to join me, you don't have to. I'm just making it an option. Yeah.
I'm responding to emails right now.
Oh, goody. Hopefully those are some happy emails. Are those your emails or are those Fat Dog emails?
It is school emails.
Oh, that's so much worse.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so gang, just to let you know, yes, we're going to talk about a lot of things that we want. We might actually do some updates on things. We're going to let you know kind of especially for the YouTube crew, kind of what we've been up to, because we're doing a lot of streaming on Twitch. Guys, just know that there will be certain Fun Fridays that will not be on YouTube, because we will have at least I'm thinking at least once a month we'll do like reactions and stuff, and like reactions to I don't know. It could be just random YouTube shorts, or what I want ideally is to have a bunch of you guys involved with like, here's a bunch of like nerdy things we can react to, and that could be part of it. You know.
So hi, Moon.
Oh, hi, Moon. Oh,
There we
Moon.
go.
I'm
Okay.
so glad that you're here. You will also be happy to know this. So, on top of the Back to the Future content, I also unlocked the Warhammer 40K stuff.
For what?
For
Power Wash.
Power Wash.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so we could play that at some point. I'm
I
doing
would
Power
enjoy
Wash now, but yeah. We're back to Restream, so we're on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously.
Also, I am a little afraid. Are they gonna have us wash one of the cruisers or the cathedral ships?
Uh-huh.
No,
Where's
no,
a
no.
Titan?
I
Good.
believe there is a Titan.
Oh boy.
How?
Warhound.
Oh.
That
And it's
would
only the top
take-
portion.
Okay. Well,
That doesn't make it any better, huh?
No.
ending.
Also, guys, just know that I am a Warhammer noob, and that might be the thing that we do on some fun Fridays is just, War 40K noob reacts to 40K lore, which I was doing on my channel, but it might be easier to just do here on Fat Dog.
It would be fun.
Because honestly, Fun Friday is kind of just a whatever random thing that we want to do. It's for us to have fun, and if you have fun too, that's great.
Hi, Hoshi.
Hi,
And-
hi.
Hi, Hoshi. It's the Nun of Nuggies. We have
Hello.
we have 4 of us here. This is gonna be awkward for poor Revan, who is not part of it. But hi, everybody. I'm Richie Roberts, your Minister of Science and Technology.
I'm Moonlight Sparks, your Minister of Archaeology. Praise Arceus.
Wait, I'm Oshi Nugget, your nun of nuggies.
Yeah.
I am Federsaru and your patron saint to snackos and alcohol.
Yeah, kind of like the
I'm Revan,
Dionysus
your
of
tech
Fat
asshole.
Dog.
Dude, I wish I
I
was
love
half
that.
as
That's-
awesome as Dionysus.
You are kind of like the Fat Dog Dionysus, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wish I was half as awesome as her.
Oh, well, I mean, technically, we do have Dionysus in Fat Dog. We are allowed to talk about some of like that, right? Like we're at least allowed to say, "Hey, these people are pretty cool, and they are interested in working with us on different things." So yeah, that's
That
cool.
is something I should definitely write down to start clarifying with these people, the VTubers when I bring them in.
Yeah. Yes, you should.
Yeah, definitely. We have a lot of VTubers in Fat Dog, many of whom were Fat Dogs already, and then like we brought in outside talent. For those of you who saw our Konosuba abridged one shot, Joel, Porcelain Maid, was in the very beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we will have more. We will have more Porcelain Maid. I can't announce this publicly because it has been stated publicly.
He has announced it on his stream.
Yeah, Joel will in fact be voicing for us for our upcoming Overlord abridged one shot that we are working on. We're not going to say when it's coming out, but we know the release date. We know it, and it gives us plenty of time. The scripting is done. Casting will begin shortly, but we're doing a private casting this time, guys. No public casting. I'm so sorry. But the reason for that is because we already have some really cool people in mind for some of these characters, and it's going to be really silly. It's really stupid. And just to clarify, yes, it is a direct sequel to Log Horizon Abridged.
And let's face it, the last time you had a public casting call, you got the asshole of me.
I got quite a few of you the last time I did a public casting call. It wasn't just you. I got Sonic and I got Moon
Yeah.
out of it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with like
Oh,
that
and
casting
Moon.
call. But you got to remember, out of the few of you that I got, boy, the amount of like crap that I had to sift through.
Fair.
Yeah.
Are we like Pokemon?
I do have to catch all the good ones, but to be fair, I do throw away a lot of crap. So
Well, it's been fun, you guys.
you're not the crap. I kept you. You crazy bean, you. Don't you dare.
Moon, I was wrong. It's not a warhound. It's a knight.
Isn't that worse?
Okay. Yeah.
No,
I'm
that
just gonna
smaller.
nod and pretend like I
Is
know what's
it?
happening.
Okay.
They're talking
Yes.
Warhammer because I unlocked the Warhammer DLC for Power Wash Simulator.
For
which is
Power
what
Wash.
I'm currently playing. I'm doing I'm doing the Back to the Future DLC right now.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
why it
The
looks
Shrek
very
DLC was fun.
Back to the Future-y.
Yeah, this is Doc Brown's truck from the first movie. The DeLorean should be in there.
Oh, now I just want to go and rewatch all of them.
Oh,
Yep,
that's
I
so
get
good.
that.
Also, Tony has approved of our thing. So another announcement that we get to make. Wednesdays, you're gonna have a double feature over on Twitch. So for those of you watching on YouTube, you don't have to technically make a Twitch account, but you are gonna get ads if you're not subbed to us. But if you make a Twitch account and you follow us, that's really helpful. We're gonna be reacting to a bunch of different anime. Moon's reactions are up on are going to be streamed on Twitch, and then that will be taken down immediately along with any and all reactions. We will not keep them as VODs. That would get us in a lot of trouble. But we will do after action reviews, I guess. So like we're gonna start off, and I don't care if you like it or don't like it. We're gonna watch Solo Leveling dubbed as part of like our little group thing because we want a palate cleanser from the beginning after the end. Yeah.
It
All right,
doesn't
to be
exist.
fair, we're fans of the comics because the comics are done well.
Mm-hmm.
And the novels, like Moon and I were really looking forward to this. We were so looking forward to this when we heard it got an
Not
anime.
just you.
And then it hurt us.
And
Not-
then it hurt
Yes.
us. We were like, why studio? Why you do this to us?
It almost, if I had
My
known
palate
that you
cleansers, I
guys-
went and reread the first ones.
Mm.
My palate cleansers are watching Bofordin. And
That's a good one.
Yeah, Bofordin is really good. And also the Greatest Sage Gets Dumped by Her Fiance or whatever. That one. I forget the full title of it.
Oh,
That one's
yeah.
good. Yeah.
I think I saw that one and I like it.
Okay.
Think,
And like there's and we're gonna wait till the 12 episodes of Wrapped, if it's 12 episodes. I'm hoping it's only 12. And then we're gonna sit down and watch and react to Lazarus. So
Heck yeah.
really looking forward to that. That's gonna be things. And then right after that, we get the Moon review, Moon reactions, and then those will be the things that are voted on here over on our YouTube channel from the community tab. Hope you guys have been paying attention to what we've been posting in the community tabs. I know most of the time it's just, hey, we're live with this thing, but it is helpful when you guys choose stuff. And guys, I'm telling you right now, I would have to make individual posts at the moment just for like the genres of the amount of shows that Moon has not seen. There's a lot of stuff Moon has not seen.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're like, hey, give us the full list, I'm like, I can't.
You don't wanna know.
You don't
It's
want the
scary.
full list.
You-
You
It's
do not want the
scary.
full list, people.
It's really scary.
I've seen most of it.
I've seen
Ugh.
But I kind of want to add more. to
No,
it.
no.
Yeah,
That's
we all
tomorrow
do.
for me.
We
No,
all do
keep
kind of
adding.
want to see.
It'll be fun.
But
You do
look,
gotta check with me and see what I have and have not seen.
Also true.
I
Yeah.
feel like I've been issued a challenge.
Go ahead. I'll have fun
you
with it.
No, have you looked at the full list, Hoshi?
I've skimmed through it because it's so long. It scares me.
Maybe it would be
Exactly.
easier if we set up a spreadsheet and then we could
Maybe?
actually. No, literally, I could actually set it up so that if you try to type in something that already exists, it'll literally like highlight it and be like,
Do
"Can't
it.
have this."
Do it.
I think
That is.
I
Do it
I
right
think you'll
now. I
like
dare you. You won't.
Ari Fruette, Fretta, I think that's how you pronounce
Ari
it.
Feretta?
Feretta
Yeah.
is
Oh, Ari
I think you'll
Feretta
really
is
love that.
Fantastic anime.
That
You'll
is
love
in-
it.
like okay. If you've ever wanted an isekai that's just revenge,
Hmm.
that's
Like
Ari
a
Feretta.
revenge power fantasy, totally Arifreta.
Yeah. And Ari Feretta is in like what season 3 or 4 now? Let me
I
see.
Season
wanna say
3,
going
I
on
think they
4.
announced the season 4
They have announced
because they're
season
getting
4.
pretty close to. They're
Also-
getting pretty close to wrapping the story.
I want you to check it out. One other reason why I want you to check it out, Moon Moon, because since we are sharing libraries over on Amazon, I want you to know that I pre-ordered volume 13. It's so funny. Volume 13 is dropping, I think, on the 17th of June. And then volume 16 is dropping like the day before. It's really weird
Yes,
how
Rick,
this is
from
going on.
commonplace to world's strongest.
Yes.
Also- Hi, guy, dude.
Also, Rick, you should be able to jump in this VC too if you want.
Ooh,
You're in the server.
Ascendance of a Bookworm is also really, really good.
Also, another thing that's on the list because I have the novels for that, all the
It's
way to
so
the end of part
good.
3, all the way to the end of part 3. So, from my understanding, part 3 takes us past the where the anime is, and the anime has like 3 seasons. It's a lot, my dude, but it's good. That's all I can say safely.
You're gonna love Vinland Saga. I love Vinland
Oh, yeah.
Saga. It's
That's
so
when I'm
good.
gonna have to. That's when I'm gonna have to watch with you, though, Moon, because I've only watched
Rick's
the first
at
episode of.
work.
I've only
Strangleout
seen the
Frontier-
first
Boo.
episode of Vinland Saga.
Strangleout Frontier's cool.
It
Oh,
is.
I know one of the people in Windbreaker. Nice.
Oh yeah, see,
Yeah.
but I call it Beaufortin because Moon always likes to make the stupid sound.
Both of these nuts.
No, Beaufortin.
Oh, Buddy Daddies is good too.
Buddy
Buddy
Daddies,
Daddies is
fucking phenomenal.
adorable.
God, that's such a
love
good
it.
series.
Buddy Daddies is so. I didn't. Okay, I just realized I had all my attachments
Oh.
back. I'm very happy for that.
The
But
unwanted
yeah, Buddy
Undead
Daddies is
Adventures
freaking
good.
fantastic. Like, it's so funny because it's like it's set up to be this great silly comedy. You're like, oh,
Mhm.
okay, Spy Family, and then they get to the end and you're in tears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
it's heartfelt, and I love that. Oh, it's so good.
The Unwanted Undead Adventurer is really, really
Yes.
good.
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
love
There's so.
it.
All right, all right. What I did was I started going through Crunchyroll and just picking shit out.
Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go
the-
through High Dive and start picking stuff out. For him,
Please
too.
do.
Yeah. Oh, actually, on High Dive, I started watching this one called Dungeon People, and it's really cute. I like it.
Like Moon just finished up Dungeon Meshi, and we recorded the review for that last night. So Delicious in Dungeon is finished. You have watched all of season 1. Season 2, of course, is confirmed, and we're looking forward to that.
Very much.
Oh, dude, you know what else I realized? That if you
Mhm.
like mystery and intrigue and stuff, Classroom of the Elite.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes,
Yep.
that one's really, really good.
I also have the novels for that.
Oh,
I-
Anna.
Now,
Anna.
Unfortunately,
Uh-huh.
a lot of the ones on High Dive that I want to recommend, he won't be able to watch on stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's High Dive.
Oh, High Dive.
Because they don't because they're like censorship. What is that? Well, technically,
Yes.
that may have to change soon because you know that Texas law that got passed.
Yeah.
Well, that's
They-
that's any
Look-
anime, whether it's sexualized or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying
Yep.
though. Like
Erased is good.
Erased is good. Yeah,
Dead Mount, Dead Play. I think I've seen that one, and if it's the same
that
one I'm
is
thinking
from
of-
the creator of not Dawn to Dawn, but I'm sorry that you're gonna have to wait, and I know you're mad about it. I know you may be mad about this, Moon, but we're gonna wait until Sunday. But they dropped a teaser trailer for season 2 of Dawn to Dawn.
Yeah, I saw that, and it took all my power to be like, Not yet.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Good
oh,
man.
we're
Hopefully,
supposed to
aka
wait until
gender bent.
Sunday. I don't wanna, because
love
those
that.
bastards ended season 1 in the worst way possible.
Right.
Also, I almost wanted to put Joe Fresh's video about the anime awards on there just to talk about it, because the anime awards pissed a lot of people off. Mostly because a shit ton of fans were like, "The fuck is Solo Leveling season 1 doing winning anime of the year? Fuck that! It's free written." And I'm like, yeah, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
No, like no one could argue with that,
Yeah,
except
Netflix
for
has
like
some okay anime. That's true. That's true. They
Yeah.
do.
for
also,
now.
Also, there's another thing that we added to that I added to Anime Church. We're gonna show a cute little like special peek or something like that for One Piece, the live action One Piece. Speaking of Netflix stuff,
Cool.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, bumpers. Which, aha, okay.
Moon, I'm gonna be posting this I'm posting this list to your watch list. Go through, let me know which ones you have watched, and I will edit it.
I'm eagerly awaiting to see what taste Fenris has.
Good.
Oh, Erased is really good. Oh, I love Erased. Oh no,
except
Hana made me
except like
cry.
I feel like things were rushed in the anime, maybe
Well, I mean, a little
the
bit.
end. Towards the end, I feel like things were rushed in the anime. It was like there was a deadline to get stuff done or something.
Mm. Anohana makes me cry.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I picked stuff that would hit you in the feels and not always in a good way. Like I know my audience here. Like I'm like, I know things that Moon appreciates.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a good cry, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't hurt.
Libby,
to have
don't get us started on Beaufort. Both me and Richie hate that.
Oh yeah,
thing.
Beaufort. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. You Beaufort. God damn it. See, there's a difference between Beaufortin and Beaufort. There is actually a Beaufort. And you know what? If you want to make a D's nuts joke about Beaufort, go for it. I hate that show.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Like, okay, to be fair, like, all right, and people are like, why do you hate this game? I'm like, or why do you hate this anime? I'm like, dude, it's an insult to gamers at the very least.
Uh-huh. SAO season 1 was better.
Yeah. That's cool. That's saying some mean shit. Okay, so the loading door is still going on. There we go.
Hey, there's this one game that just dropped. It's called Guilty as Socks.
Guilty as socks.
Yeah. Gotta go find it because it's only like less than $4 right now because like it literally just. It's basically like Ace Attorney,
Oh,
but with
shit.
sock people. It's so
Yes.
Sock people.
Yeah, it's basically Ace Attorney sock puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it.
DD posted it in his server. I'm like, that sounds like such a good fucking drunk game.
I put it in the Fun Friday stream chat.
Okay.
I literally got it and I was like, I need to find people to play this with.
What game is it?
It's called Guilty as Sock.
Huh.
Free for all with your friends. The persecutor.
It's basically
Rosa-
just improv the game.
Yep. The prosecutor
that
throws
sounds
wild
awesome.
accusations,
Right?
and with your evidence cards, you'll either defend yourself or roast the accused.
Why not both?
Yes.
¿Por qué no los dos?
See.
A,
And for only $5.50. Shit.
B.
Like full price. So.
See.
G. Fuck.
Potato.
You say heroin?
Can you?
Don't get me started on what I do in Arma.
War crimes.
Drug
Oh, my
cartel.
child soldiers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's a reason my unit has a 18 and up rule.
Because you're soldiers from Canada.
Wayne Canada.
Some. Whereas I have a lot of people from Europe.
Oh,
Yeah, but the
don't know if I
Canadians are
should
the
say
ones
that
most
joke.
well known for more war crimes.
We got a couple Poles. Look, there's two countries for the existence of the Geneva Convention. Canada and Poland.
I think the Germans had a little bit of stuff.
Wait. I'm sorry. I think you mispronounced European Texas.
Yeah.
I think you mispronounced the Irish.
And the Irish did some. But no, those two countries
What
have
I'm
most
saying-
of the rules.
Oh no. You're misunderstanding. You're misunderstanding, my good sir. No. You see, the problem, first off, wololo, and secondly,
Narwini.
yeah. All right. First off,
No.
I want you to understand. I want you to understand that just because they didn't document it back then, the Irish have committed so many war crimes against the British.
Oh, I know.
But to be fair, the Brits deserved it.
Absolutely.
Look. The
I
things
mean, the
that
Brits were committing war crimes too.
Holy
yeah, I was
crap.
gonna say that was
This is just the frozen DeLorean. That's all that is. Is Einstein in there? Please let Einie be in there.
Oh, hey, you could take Darling and the Franks off.
Oh, you've seen that?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was.
Not bad, just weird.
Yeah. I was really considering like what you should get. I forget what it was called. The frick. I think it's on the list. I think I added it to the list. There's the. Oh God, it's too weird to explain. It was on Disney Jail, which
Wait, what?
there's not a lot of anime that got put in Disney Jail.
okay. That would be like one of like 6 anime.
Yeah. Exactly. Boy's soul is in a girl's body. We keep jumping back and forth in time between like some research center that kind of doubles as an orphanage with children who are dying of some disease. And whatever this one girl draws ends up being a monster that they have to kill later.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Heavenly Delusion.
Yes.
That one was so fucking good. That was another one that could have easily won Anime of the Year that year.
But the issue was it was in Disney jail.
Yeah, it was in Disney jail, so most people hadn't seen it. But holy shit, Heavenly Delusion, Jesus Christ. Where do I even begin with that? Is that in there? Please tell me that one's on there. If not,
I thought you put
please add
that
it.
one on.
Okay. It's in the weird genre, but like if you, I mean, it's not quite as weird as Don to Don, but there's some weird shit in it. Also, Don to Don is more silly, whereas Heavenly Delusion is way more serious, like the tone overall. And for anyone going, Don to Don is serious, I was like, it has its moments, but it's definitely comedic. Like,
Yeah, no, Don to Don has comedy.
Don is 100% comedy with a little bit of seriousness sprinkled on top. Like, when we say drama, we mean Heavenly Delusion. Like, that's how that basically is set up.
And if we say traumatic, we mean Promise
Heavenly-
Neverland.
Well, also Heavenly Delusion. That is traumatic. But to be fair, Promise Neverland was more traumatic for the readers of that series. because when you get to season 2 of the anime, all the manga readers seem to get really pissed off, and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know why. I haven't read the manga and I haven't watched the anime. Also, I don't care what anybody says. I'm not putting Attack on Titan or freaking oh god, what's the other one that I just thought of? I lost my train of thought when I said Attack on Titan. Because
Demon
Titan
Slayer?
is
Yeah.
my trigger word. Oh god, what was it? Frig. Oh, Tokyo Ghoul. I'm not putting Tokyo Ghoul on there.
Tokyo Ghoul.
I would happily rather let you watch Italia before Tokyo Ghoul.
Hey,
I've already
Italia is
watched all of
good.
Italia, and it is good.
Yeah, I didn't say
Thank
it was
you.
bad. I just said I'd rather you watch Italia before you watch Tokyo Ghoul. Which, to be fair, the only season 1 is the only good part about Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, it's just like I didn't watch.
A lot of people stopped watching.
Dude, even in the manga, it got fucking weird.
And stupid.
Yeah.
Very, very stupid.
For
I
everybody
was
that was like,
hoping
man,
for
the
more
anime,
of
the
it.
season 2 of the anime sucked. I was like, now you know how manga readers feel.
Oh, you got the Great Scout achievement.
I did?
Yes.
Huh? Interesting. D. Grayman's still good. Yeah, Deadman Wonderland was pretty good.
I've seen
Yep.
the Gray Man.
Oh, there you go. Which one, the new one or the old one?
Yes,
Because there is a difference.
yes.
Okay.
God, it sucks. There's so many on here I want to recommend, but I can't.
Why?
Because he's not going to be able to stream them.
Dude, my guy,
Not
we
on
have a
Twitch.
my dude, we have a Fansly account.
I have a Fansly account.
I have
Awesome.
a Fansly
I'm
account.
good.
Like,
Okay.
also, Fat Dog, we were considering having them for Fat
Please
Dog
don't
as
say
well.
that.
Fair.
Don't mention the purple site on both YouTube or Twitch. They kind of
Oh.
get mean.
Really?
Sorry. Yeah, you're not
Sorry.
even allowed to say their name. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, you know how it is in
We're
America.
talking about our fans named Lee, okay? They keep accounts for us.
Yeah.
Don't talk about my mom like that.
It's one of those things of I know enough other streamers who have had to find creative ways.
I mean, at least we weren't talking about our lonely fans.
Why are you talking about yourself again?
I'm not a. I'm a creator. I can't just straight up be a fan. Don't throw me in there with the fanatics, man. Huzzah! Mirror cleaned.
Okay, now let's go through all this again and find the ones that I can recommend for the
Take
blue
me
site.
away. I don't mind, but you better promise me you'll be back in time.
What button is it?
Front toe rings. There we go. Reactor's now cleaned.
All
You're
the
a
clean
slacker.
time.
Okay. I don't know what that. Oh, hi. Whoa. Uh.
Oh, did it just drive away?
Whee! That was cool. That was so cool. Oh, I can actually put
Oh,
out the
that is
fire.
so cool. I'm just seeing it now on stream. That is so cool.
Yeah, after you finish cleaning it, it does the whole time travel thing. That's pretty cool. And you can put out the water, or you can put out the fire.
Put out
I
the
would-
water.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta put out the water, man.
Fair enough, man. Like shit.
Can't for have good luck. Yeah, I gotcha. Also, guys, the other reason why I'm so insistent on making sure that there's more than one person here is because sometimes I'm not going to be able to see chat, and it helps to have other people here with eyeballs that can talk to me about chat. Oh, okay. The fire went away. Is it coming back? Oh, yep.
Oh my fire.
Yep, it came back. 88 miles per hour. 88
this-
miles per hour. What did
When
I
this
tell
baby
you?
hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Baby in a slingshot.
All right, there we go.
And
The Hill Valley Clock Tower is now the next thing.
it kind of feels weird knowing that like the year that the second movie takes place in, we're already like past that year.
Oh yeah,
We're in that year.
Yeah.
no, we're not. It was
No,
2015.
we're past.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, we're past it.
That's
Where's
why,
my fucking
that's why it was
hoverboard?
so- Yeah, well, funny enough, that's the year they were working on a hoverboard.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Cubs. It's so funny because like the Cubs were in the playoffs. They made it to the They made it almost to the World Series and lost. And then the very next year is when the Cubbies won the World Series. Wish I could go back, man. Put some money on the Cubbies.
Right?
Well,
Yeah, do
especially
that.
for that game, considering how much of a nail biter it was. Jesus Christ. It was them and the Cleveland Indians, and I felt wrong because I'm a lifelong Cubs fan, but I also like the movie Major League. So I had a soft spot for the Indians. But ultimately my Cubs won, and I was very happy about that. Steins Gate? Nice.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That is also a good one. That's another one that I'm like, oh man, if we watch that, I have to be there to watch it because I never actually finished it.
Have y'all seen Higurashi?
Oh, I'm.
Oh,
I am not doing. I am not
Yeah.
doing when they cry. You fucking. You take your tears to the cicadas. and
Is that
F
the
right
one where
off.
like they all killed themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I'm specifically thinking of is the girl holding the knife against the wall and just
in
Yep.
one timeline, yes.
love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, Higurashi is one of those ones where it's just like, don't bother.
You want to talk?
Don't,
It's like
don't bother trying to understand. It's weird. That's all you need to know.
Oh, I
I-
fully understood
What's really funny?
after I watched all of it.
What's really funny is like what we used to do as like an intro to anime for people was make them watch Elfen Lied, or at least the first episode.
Oh God, that's
Such
just
a good
mean.
series.
Good but mean.
Well,
need
it
to
was
get the
only the
rest of
first
the,
episode that we made
omnibuses.
them watch. We were like, hey, if you can't handle nudity and like hard degrees of violence, then I don't know what to tell you. We didn't get them to the episode where the kids murdered a puppy. Jesus.
Sheesh.
We didn't start them off with dog murder. We're not that kind of cruel.
there was good times and not so good times.
But yes,
Thankfully, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has prepared me for that.
Oh,
for dog
JoJo.
murder?
Yes?
Damn.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
we're talking about ATF, the anime?
No, I'm talking about JoJo's
Oh,
Bizarre Adventure.
Poor Danny. Poor Danny.
What he just said. What he just said.
He has
Yeah,
one
that's
hot
okay.
dog.
Oh yes, very hot dog. Poor thing.
Still not
And
a
then
sandwich.
there's well, correct. This was a
Yeah.
dog on fire.
What's your favorite part, though?
No. That's not a sandwich. That's just Korean barbecue.
Damn.
Where's
Well, he's
the
not
lie?
wrong.
What's your
Where's
favorite
the
part
lie?
in JoJo?
Favorite JoJo's part was part 4.
Ah, mine's part 2.
Really?
Mine's
Mhm.
part 0.
Okay. My issues with part 2 was just how much they over-explained every little fucking thing.
No, my problem
Alan.
is apparently everybody says that this was where I fucked up. I started in order. Like I started
Yeah.
with part 1 and they're like, that's where you fucked up. And I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bizarre adventure, all right. You
Mhm.
can't watch the first season
So-
because
Most people who love JoJo's love the memes from JoJo's, and then they try watching it, and then they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Like, it's a great anime. Even part 2 that Hoshi said, I would rank that as probably my 3rd favorite. It's really good, but also, haha, you fell into my trap by doing this, and you're sitting there like, can we? The fight's over.
It's
Are we?
so funny? Like I
like-
literally had somebody accuse me of like my sense of humor is only like highfalutin stuff. I'm like, motherfucker,
Mm-mm.
I love Sakamoto. Like not Sakamoto Days. This is Sakamoto. The one where like he has to be the coolest and everything. and
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
yes. Sakamoto Deska. So fucking funny. And I'm like, dude,
Yeah, my name is
that is-
Sakamoto.
yeah, my name is Sakamoto. Literally the very epitome of like absolute dumb humor, and I love it.
Okay. Check out that list I just posted, Moon, and let me know which ones you've watched. So I can
Like,
edit it.
so here's the thing: if you like Psychic K, you'll like Sakamoto Deska, or My Name is Sakamoto, because it's that same kind of humor. They're like, oh, I
What the
just
hell
don't
did these
understand humor.
Ultramarines run through?
They're
Field
like,
of Orcs.
they're just like, oh, my level of humor has to be much higher, and I'm just like, my dude, I watch Naruto and Fairy Tail. My humor level is on the fucking basement subfloor.
Fenris.
We're not talking about highbrow comedy. We're talking about Hiro Mashima, literally the troll of the manga world. Because
Yeah.
every new manga he makes is just the same thing but different. Oh my god, Fairy Tail. What? You mean Rave Master with magic? Eden Zero.
Fenris.
Fairy Tail in space?
Fenris Made in Abyss is already on the list.
Yes, it is.
All of
Thank
these-
you.
All of
all
these
of
are
it.
very good, and I love them all. Yes. Yes. I love
Oh,
these
yeah,
so
well,
much.
all right. So here's the thing: Made in Abyss is one that's gonna go up on there, but only when Moon has pissed me off enough that I'm like, all right,
Oh.
he deserves this torture.
The most heretical last boss queen. Oh, that's such a good one. I loved it
Yes,
so
it is.
much.
That sounds fucking hilarious.
Like,
Oh,
Why
it's
the
I
hell
great.
are
don't
you a
want
teacher?
to.
It is so heartwarming.
Oh, are you here, teacher? That sounds funny.
Are you here, teacher?
Why the hell?
Why
are
the
you
hell are
here,
you
teacher?
here, teacher?
Oh no, that's even. Oh no. I know which one you're talking
But-
about. Yep.
Yes. He entered the blue site suggestions.
Oh yeah, Peter. I forgot there's a not safe version of that one.
There's a lot of
Gushing
not
over
safe
magical
versions.
girls. Gushing over magical girls is already on the list.
We talked about that
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
That is definitely a blue site one because holy fuck.
I hope.
Mhm.
I hope you enjoy it.
I haven't watched it either, so I'm like.
I hope
well,
you
to be
also
fair,
enjoy
to
it.
be fair,
Kite.
there are censored versions,
Oh,
so we don't
shit,
have to
right.
necessarily make this
Is
a
that what I
blue
think it
site
is?
thing. But
Oh no. No, there's not for that one.
Hey, two things. A, already seen Kite. B, that is absolutely more of a hentai.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Kite, oh yeah, Kite 100% is a hentai.
It's still a fantastic
Hentai.
story.
Hentai.
Have you watched the sequel, Moon?
Okay. These three are the ones I've already seen, and no, I was not aware there was a sequel.
Also,
Kite
Mezzo
Liberator.
Forte. Does anybody know where to find Mezzo Forte?
That is on High Dive.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Hi, Dave.
Yeah.
God
Oh
damn.
God. High School
I am
of
super
the
surprised.
Dead.
I'm
Oh,
not.
So Alive. I
High
love
Dive believes
So
in hentai
Alive.
supremacy, ladies and gentlemen, and they're a
It does.
Houston, Texas-based place.
For now.
Here.
Yeah, they may move.
Oh, they may be forced to move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To a certain bill that just passed. Yeah. If you know, you
What-
know. I'm just saying.
Which pissed off
got
a lot of
him removed.
Texans even.
So you can get rid of your post.
No Game No Life.
Also, so
Seen it.
yeah, that's why I didn't put it on there because he's seen it
Oh, somebody in the chat
and the
said
movie.
that's okay.
Yeah. No, chat. Feel free to recommend stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've
please
never-
always
do.
recommend.
I've
We'll
never
let you know.
watched No Game
If
No
nothing
Life.
else, you'll find out what's on it, what's already on the list. Like
Mhm.
the list is giant. I'm just putting that
The
out
list
there.
is pages.
To be fair, it is safe to say, because I did make it short, that I have written scripts that were shorter than that list.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I wrote Spider. Officially, I can say.
Spider.
Which, by the way, have you watched So I'm a Spider, So What?
I have
It's
not.
so good.
Is that on the list?
It is on the list.
Okay, cool.
You'll like it.
I remember when I was putting stuff on the list from
Here,
Crunchyroll, I did ask you, hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this?
I'm gonna.
Actually, it's because of the Spider one
Spider
that
so good.
that I even met you.
Yep, because you auditioned for Spider, and
Yep.
you were very ADHD, which is kind of how I wrote that character. Ultimately, though, it came down to you and Leafy, and I ended
Yeah.
up giving it to Leafy. If it makes
Leafy
you feel any better,
deserved
you
it.
made it a tough decision.
Oh, I did.
The two of you did make it a tough decision. You got a callback from me, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. So all right. Now that everything is passed, it came down to just you and Leafy. That's the choice I had. You made it to the final two.
I love it.
Like, don't you ever fucking doubt your skills again. You.
I'm always doubting my skills. That's just
I
the thing
know,
of being
me
a voice
too.
actor.
Because, dude, do you know how long it's been since I've voiced a character that wasn't somebody who dies in the background because Tony asked me to? I haven't voiced like a character that had any significance whatsoever in years.
And we are finally changing that.
Yeah. With solo leveling, we're finally doing it. We just Moon just said, "Shut up and be greedy," and I was like, "Okay."
Yep. Because you were like, I don't know if I wanted to. I'm like, you sound good for it. Shut up and do it.
It was
can
mostly
I be
it was
greedy?
mostly like, yeah, sure, just write your own shit and
Sure.
direct it.
That's how he was being greedy.
That's like, I'm writing and directing solo leveling, and I was like, I really like this character, I really want to voice them, but also, like, I don't know, because I don't want to get criticized because, like, of course he took that role, he's the director. Yeah. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't even take the leads for myself. I'm so insecure, even though when it comes time for me to, like, read these scripts out loud or direct people, like, that's when my ego comes out, when I'm directing people and they're like, man, you're very helpful with, like, helping with the vocal inflections and stuff when I'm giving readings with the cast. Generally I'm told that it was like, why are you voicing any of these characters? And that's when I'm thinking, I'm amazing. And then I audition for like 5 things and realize I'm shit. So
That
No,
the
it's just
imposter
people are
syndrome is
fucking
real.
petty.
oh no,
That
here's
is
the
such a
beautiful thing.
mood.
Guys, the thing that's messed up about this is I don't audition for random people anymore. I'm auditioning for my friends, and they're having me audition for stuff that is me. Like, I don't have to pretend. They're like, hey, I want this kind of thing. I'm like, that's literally me. I'm in this I am of this location or persuasion or this or that,
Okay.
and I do it, and I don't get cast, and I'm like, maybe I really am more shit than I think I am. This is what I get. I was too. Oh, go for it. Sorry.
Fenris, do me a favor. The ones that you have listed for the blue website, do me a favor. Integrate those into the other whatever they're called.
I have
fucking
them
genres that
separated
I
to
understand.
make
I
to make it
understand.
easier to know which ones you
Shush.
can and cannot.
The way I'm setting this up, if you'd let me finish my explanation, the way I'm setting this up is I'm
No.
still going to have the separate genres, but I'm going to have a spot that's going to say whether it should be the blue website or the regular websites.
Oh,
Now, when
I
I'm
know the
saying
category.
add them, either way,
Call it
when I'm
boing boing.
saying, yeah, either way, what I'm saying is when you are putting them back on the other genre lists, like add a star or something, or just in parentheses put blue site.
Or just
Got
put it
it.
in a category called boing boing.
Richie, you've already got a bunch of stuff that's integrated in with the other stuff that we've already confirmed that needs to be on a blue website in the regular list of genres. So it's either I make the boing boing and then I have
Which
to add,
ones-
figure
Which
out.
ones need? Well, hold on. Which stuff is on there that got put into? Okay, I know gushing over magical girls because that got added recently.
Shimineta.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, yes and no.
That one is actually very safe.
Yeah, that's
Really?
actually safe for work. Yeah.
Interesting. Is there anything else other than that, though? Go through that list and please pick out, and then I can add boing boing.
Yeah. Somebody else is gonna have to do that clearly because I have to do the gaming on stream thing.
Yeah.
What?
So, Fenris, do you think you could handle that for me?
I can go through
All
and
at
look
the-
through them. Yeah.
Yeah. With this, now all you need to do is just make
Uh,
a thing that says boing boing and add these to that list.
for the Hoshis in this chat.
Okay.
What
Wait,
we're
what?
saying is, what's happening here is, what we're talking about is, we want a very dapper hen.
Mm.
We want a very dapper, very dapper. It's so dapper. It's the best dapper. Nobody has more dapper than that hen. I had
Hooray.
vengeance. I had the best vengeance. Nobody
Why?
does vengeance like me. What? Sometimes Batman likes to color coordinate. What?
Just a little.
Just a little. It's not much. Just a little coordination between Batman. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got to make sure your colors are on point.
Color coordination.
Oh, is Space Dandy on that list? No, I think he's already seen Space Dandy. We'll have to check.
Ba-da-ba-da.
No, I think.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Whoever did that, thank you. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, it's not showing up on screen. I don't know why it's doing that, but maybe we'll get it fixed eventually. But yeah, there's the Dave. Also, if we get raided, it's very fun too. The VIP stuff that comes in when we get raided, that's funny. I just don't know why it's not showing on screen. Because it should be. It's so weird. Oh, Moon, are you back?
Yes.
Okay. Space Dandy.
What about it?
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay, cool. Is it on the list?
It's on Fenris's.
Okay.
No, I don't have Space Dandy on mine.
Oh well, I
Alright,
had to
let's
write it
put-
in at some point, so it's on.
Okay, so
somewhere.
it's on the list, like literally the
Somewhere.
list. Yeah,
I think so, because I did have to write it. So
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
yeah, it's under comedy, and you
It
accidentally
is?
put Spacey Dandy instead of Space Dandy.
I mean, close enough.
Fair. I knew what you were talking about anyway, so I was like, he
Yes.
meant Space Dandy.
Yeah, I meant Space Dandy, which is also one designed by Cowboy Bebop.
yeah.
Shinichiro Watanabe's the director of Cowboy Bebop. Yeah. And it is 100% lewd and unapologetic. And we stand that shit. So, yeah, I'm glad that we made sure that Space Dandy was on there.
Oh, that says romance.
And yes, guys, he has seen Cowboy Bebop.
Much to my surprise.
We even watched the live action, much to our demise.
Fenris, did you already remove your
Yes.
Oh, I see. I see them now. Okay, okay.
Wait, you got an icy? I'm jealous. I want an icy.
Shush. Not what I meant.
Mayonnaise is not on the list yet, Rick. I will add that.
Wait, what? Mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise is an instrument.
It's also a word in the South. Mayonnaise, a lot of people here today.
Yeah. Me. Y'all.
Also,
get
don't forget which you did you. Which you
You
did.
didn't bring? Did you bring your truck? Did you? Would you? Or,
Yeah.
gosh, yeah, whatever.
You happen
You
to
know what I
bring
mean.
your truck with you, did you?
Did you haven't bring a truck, didn't you?
Yes, the universe's favorite restaurant.
Denny's?
Oh, I love Denny's.
Fenris, are you going through that list and seeing what needs to go on the Boing Boing site?
Yes.
By
the way-
Obviously, there's gushing over magical girls. That's the and
Clearly.
Space Dandy.
It's so
Those
good.
Those are the only ones
wait,
I've
wait,
found
hold on.
so
Have
far.
you seen Mezzo Forte?
No.
Put that on the list.
Okay.
I feel like at some point we're gonna need a special night for these. It can't just be on your regular Wednesdays.
That would be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just create the Boing Boing listing as a separate thing.
Probably a good idea.
Doing okay.
Well, I mean, like the other way would have worked too. Like it would have
they
just
are
been
sound
like
alerts, so at least we're all hearing them. I just don't know why we're not seeing the clips. But thank you for redeeming those.
Yeah, fine.
I can see chemistry was redeemed.
I'm glad you can.
I
see
mean, to
chemistry.
be fair, there's not many from Richie's list that would fall under the Boing Boing site.
See,
Oh, that's good.
told you.
Oh,
Boing Boing is
Good
just
knows.
such a perfect
all
name.
the time.
Well, also, it had more to do with the fact that I didn't know High Dive had those.
Yeah.
Yes, High Dive is where you go for those.
Yeah.
Back when
And-
Verve and High Dive had a partnership, man, it was great. Fucking, it was I think $8 a month, and you got both Crunchyroll and High Dive. Man, it was
And at
a
one
weed
point in time,
paradise.
Rooster Teeth. Yeah. It was also Funimation and
Yeah,
before.
at Funimation, Crunchyroll, High Dive, Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, I
it was
miss
a weed
Verve.
paradise.
Verve was
So good.
amazing,
Yeah,
honestly.
Verve was great.
Wait, did you put it on there?
And then
Let me double
Sony was
check.
like, "No, we're gonna make it all Crunchyroll now," and I'm like,
Oh no, Brandon, we're not saying watch along Wednesdays are ending. There's certain things that we can't do on the watch along Wednesdays.
Yeah, what we're saying is there are some shows that we can't watch on the sites that we would use for Watch Along Wednesday, or the site. We're not gonna do watch alongs on YouTube for obvious copyright reasons. But yeah, we can't post certain things on Twitch for Watch Along Wednesdays. Now, Watch Along Wednesdays, all right, Wednesdays with the Watch Alongs just got a whole lot longer. Giggity. We're going to have a thing where it's a group of us all watching a show, and in this case, that will be us watching the Solo Leveling dub for both fun and for research, and also because here's the thing with the dub. A lot of things that were in the manga, or I'm sorry, in the manhwa that got cut out from the anime in JP, they put a lot of that back in for English. And that's because the voice actor, Alex Lee, anime award winning voice actor, Alex Lee, who voiced Jinu Sung, he put a lot of stuff from the manhwa back in there because he's a fan of the manhwa, and I don't blame him. It's good. Speaking of which, Moon, if you get a chance later to check out the library once more, you'll see that volume 12 of the Solo Leveling manga or manhwa is up. I got it this morning. So.
Oh, quick question for you, Moon. Have you watched Gundam: The Eighth MS Team?
No.
Dude, okay,
That
hold
is
on.
getting added.
My dude, there's so much Gundam on there. That's why I like kept from adding more. Like I was like a bit at a time. We have to spoon feed him
So-
a bit at a time with Gundam.
So what I like about the eighth MS team, or one of the things I like about it, is it's only 12 episodes.
That's nice.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
Wait,
I like that.
Okay,
So-
so here's the thing. I know I put Iron Blooded Orphans and Wing on there. Did I also put
You have Wing, Seed, Magic and Knights,
Okay, I
Iron Blooded
put Seed.
Orphans, Astro Boy.
Seed? I put on there. I don't remember putting Astro Boy in there, but okay.
I
But
just
yeah,
wrote what I
Seed-
saw.
No, you're good. Seed is on there, and that's the important part. I knew I didn't
I'm-
put Seed Destiny on there because I'm smarter than that.
I'm just slowly adding things I would think you might like / I would want you to
So
enjoy.
Guys,
I do
here's the other
appreciate
thing.
that, but do
Here's
me a
the other
favor,
thing. If you're
try to
gonna add-
compile things into a list.
That's
Like
what
a
I'm
gonna-
bigger list.
doing.
Oh, I see. You're editing it as you go on. I thought it was
Ye-
multiple. Okay.
Oh no
You're
no
good.
no no no! I'm editing as I
Guys,
go because I'm.
This is both for us and for chat.
Mhm.
Please recommend stuff that you're actually going to show up and watch with him. Like, please do that.
Yes, most definitely.
You don't necessarily have to be in the call with me for everyone here in the call, though it
Yeah,
can be fun. But please at least try to show up. You don't even have to be there for the whole time. I would just appreciate if you did show up for a time,
Like,
talk with me
literally,
through it,
I
get
will
some
show
like
up.
mid-episode thoughts, shit like that.
I will show up on and off.
Same.
I will show up on and off on the Twitch channel.
I tend to lurk.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing,
Lurking's
guys.
fine too.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this. If you recommended an anime or you were really eager for him to see an anime, you're gonna have to stay
Pardon.
up because I want you to jump in on the review afterwards. Because like right after he ends the stream, he gets rid of the VOD, he deletes the VOD, and then we record a review. It's same as kind of how we do the reviews. We were doing the reviews for T-Bait. We're not going to be doing those anymore.
Except I don't hate myself after these.
Well, also, they're shorter because we're literally just getting Moon's thoughts. But I definitely want you guys, if you're like really like excited for Moon to watch something, then like just being in the call with him alone is enough, because once he starts getting excited about it, that will trigger your excitement, which will make a much more interesting set of content.
And because I do restrict it to being 12 or 13 episodes at a time, I am usually only ending at like 11, sometimes 12 Eastern.
So it's not super late into the night.
Yeah. I think there was a point in time that I did try doing that once, and I was like, I hate this. I hate this. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I put my own foot down on just like, okay, it's 12 or 13
Hi,
episodes
Rick.
based on how long the thing is.
Hi. What about Gundam Build Fighters? How dare you?
No,
It's all Crunchyroll. Always has been. No.
it's like Gunpla, the anime.
Yeah. I still find it
If I want to do
hilarious.
Gunpla, I'll do Gunpla.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Also,
or play
I find
Gundam Break, whatever the fuck the game is called.
I also find it hilarious that there's a whole group of idiots out there who are either new to anime or just don't know how to freaking do a Google search that think that One Piece is actually the longest anime.
No.
I'm like, dude, One Piece isn't even close to the longest anime, first and foremost. And secondly, Detective Conan laughs at that.
Uh-huh.
And
Pardon?
Conan isn't even the third longest anime. Detective Conan has been around since like late 80s, early 90s. And even though there's not as all right, so funny story, there's not nearly the amount of episodes to straight up that would give you the impression it's been around this long. But Hajime no Ippo, the boxing anime, 1989 and still going.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And that's just manga, right? So if we were to go into just anime, my dude, there is an anime series that has been going on since 1968. Yeah. And it is still going.
Jeez.
So anyone who's like, One Piece is long, we're like,
No, it's not.
funny. Also,
It's like a
anyone who
12
thinks
episode.
like watching 1,000 episodes of One Piece, you probably haven't counted how many episodes of the sitcoms you watch are.
Hmm.
They're like, I can't watch One Piece. That's too much. I was like, you watch The Big Bang Theory, bitch.
You've watched
See,
Doctor
that
Who.
would have been perfect. Be like, I can't watch One Piece. It's too much.
Oh, Seinfeld.
No Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Or Stargate
Friends.
SG-1.
Stargate
Oh.
SG-1.
Yeah,
Friends.
yeah.
I
Like,
love
I could sit here-
Stargate.
I could sit
Star
here and name off-
Trek.
Mm,
Star Trek's good. Star Trek's also good.
but I like Stargate more
mm-hmm.
because Stargate has
Yeah.
Teal'c.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
Well,
saying Star
I'm sorry
Trek
to
as
say-
an example.
I'm sorry to say, Worf just not as funny as Teal'c. Teal'c is the comedy, the sheer comedy. My favorite episode is still the Groundhog Day episode.
Oh
Colonel
my
O'Neill, what the
God.
hell are you doing in the middle of my backswing? He's like three fries short of a Happy Meal. Wacko!
Just driving out the gates as a dog.
Also, literally talking about MacGyvering something with Richard Dean Anderson standing 2 feet from you. That's
Oh, yeah.
hilarious. Yeah. Also, guys, if you have not seen the original MacGyver, oh my god,
Oh, such a classic.
dude! I was going to add old school like songs at one point to some of the Genu stuff, but I couldn't figure out like who would have the ringtone for Knight Rider. I almost did it because the opening for Knight Rider. Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Yeah. Zardu
then there's
Hasselfrau. Zardu Hasselfrau.
Sardu Hasselfrau. Then there's also
Oh,
the opening for I think
shit.
it's like Nighthawk or Nightwolf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Knight
that one
Rider?
had a killer opening too. No. It's
Dude,
this
they
one's
had, like,
about a
I forget-
helicopter.
The Beauty and the Beast show that they had with Linda Hamilton, where the Beast was living in the sewer. I remember my mom watching
Oh.
that. Yeah,
Mags really
Oh,
likes that one.
yeah.
Huh?
My partner Mags,
Uh-huh.
she really likes that one.
The like 80s show.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
really likes that one.
Then there's you want to talk about like 80s nostalgia and culture and stuff like that? Lady Hawk. Anybody remember Lady Hawk?
Oh, God.
I would have to see it because sometimes like I don't remember the name, but if I see
Michelle
like,
Pfeiffer turns
images,
into a bird.
I might
Yep.
have seen
Okay.
it. Might have seen it.
Yeah.
So, I just found a fun bit of news that
Uh-huh.
impacts everybody and AI.
What Neuro do now?
Federal authorities probe effort to impersonate White House chief of staff.
That's hilarious.
Some of the calls featured a voice that sounded like Susie Wiles. People who heard them said government officials think the impersonator used artificial intelligence to imitate the voice.
And
That might mean stricter AI laws are coming in place quicker than people thought.
Yes,
oh
they
no,
might finally
you gotta
pass the no
understand.
fake that.
No, not quicker than people thought at all, because this administration was all about deregulating AI. See, this is how you get government to move with a quickness. They don't care until it happens to them. Once it happens to them, oh my God, they're all about regulation. That's why I'm saying, guys, if you want good, solid health care in America, take away the government paid health care from congressmen and senators. It'll happen so fast. Take their health care
Yeah.
away.
That'd be
Make them
nice.
have the same thing that everybody else gets. Oh, those poor elites. Suddenly they care so much about the healthcare system.
Look, I know people on both sides of the party line that agree to that.
Yep. Anyway. Also, I am of the belief that political parties are stupid. Why have a political party when you can have a slumber party?
Okay.
Seriously, we can talk about our favorite. We can wear our favorite PJs. Everybody's comfortable. Oh, Hoshi, we can do our nails. Yes.
Yeah. Wait, why are we doing nails?
I mean, I don't know. Isn't that what's supposed to happen at a slumber party?
Oh.
You know what? Screw that. Screw that. You know what? We can have like a slumber party for a couple hours. It's just nobody has to fall asleep here. We just everybody show up in your pajamas. Pajamas mandatory. I don't care if you sleep naked. You have to bring pajamas for this part. No one's getting naked.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Aw.
Damn
No.
it.
Nobody's getting naked during the slumber party. After the slumber party has ended, because there will be a cutoff. Go ahead.
Well, hold on.
Also,
I have
okay,
issues
hold
here
on.
because my sister will be there.
Okay. Oh my God, she's never seen you naked. My dude, you were naked at
Usually,
one point.
slumber parties are you take pillows and you beat the stuffing out of each other, and
can
then
do
you all
that.
tell ghost stories, or you go ghost hunting. Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna do that at a sleep at a.
Look,
my
I'd prefer
sleeping
watching
slumber
ghost
party.
stories, okay?
Oh, you know what we can finally do since you were talking about ghost stories. Thank you for that, by the way. Moon Moon, we can finally show you Ghostbusters 3.
Please! And 2!
You haven't seen
I need
2?
2 and 3! No!
Wait.
Oh,
Ghostbusters?
wait. No. I'm thinking of it wrong. Because I was thinking
You mean
of,
3 and 4.
yeah.
I was like, dude,
So
my
I've
guy,
seen
you've
1
seen
and
the
2.
Statue of Liberty move. I know you have.
I've
Yes,
never
I have.
watched Ghostbusters.
That's a problem.
We're fixing
fixing
this.
that.
We're fixing this. Also, it's not mandatory, but it is highly recommended at my slumber parties because we're fucking adults. There's alcohol.
Yeah?
Strawberries.
You can kind of think of it as a cocktail party, as like a cocktail party in pajamas. So it's swanky
I will
as
literally
fuck.
make cocktails. You can ask them.
Yeah, he does.
Also, I'm hoping they fix my bathtub before you guys get here, because that's going to be
I
awkward.
hope so too, because we're going to need the shower.
Right?
No. Well, yeah, we will. You dirty boy. Anyway, no. The reason is because last night I was just taking a shower, splish splash. I was taking a bath.
Minding your own business.
I was. But like, the floorboard of my shower, my bathtub, cracked.
Oh, that's not scary at all.
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
good.
You
However,
almost got.
I'm gonna send some pictures you guys' way, and you'll see what the kitchen and bathtub are gonna look like. Also, dude, now the maintenance guy is getting on to them. They're like, why haven't you at least just come over and cut the bubble? I'm like, right? He's like, because the ceiling's not damaged. You just cut the bubble and you paint over it, and then later we can come and put the popcorn shit on. And I'm like, no, don't. Just get a thing and scrape the popcorn shit off. I don't like it. Get off of there.
You almost got Final Destination.
No.
Yes.
I was out of the house when my
No, the tub.
when my upstairs neighbor flooded his kitchen and it leaked into my ceiling and all that shit. Yeah, that was I was
I'm
out of the
also-
house.
I'm
when
talking
that
about the
happened.
tub when you were taking a shower. You
Oh
almost got
no, it's
Final
a small crack,
Destination.
not a big crack. No. And it's in the back of the tub.
That's what it wants you to think.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, they've already told me that when the bathroom renovations happen, I get a brand new tub. So looking
Sweet.
forward to that. That's gonna be nice. Dude, this is how you know I'm old. I think slumber party, and instead of like hot and sexy, I'm like, all right, comfy PJs, charcuterie board, alcohol.
Face masks.
I mean,
I'd
I'm
be
not
down.
that ugly. God,
No, like
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I actually don't like face masks. Masks. They're too much sensory overload. I can't. Speak.
Understandable.
You know what? I've got the perfect face mask for you, and you can wear it into battle.
Is it a bag?
No,
Darn.
it's a Crusader helmet.
Yes.
See, so much better than a bag.
Heck yeah.
That's why I told you could wear it into battle. To be fair, I debated I debated looking into immediately getting a service dog because I was like, what if you guys come over and then surprise I have a dog?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. All right, so here's the thing. I was considering the biggest dog I was going to get would be German Shepherd, right?
Nice.
But I also have I have a size limit for both, big and small. I will get nothing smaller than a corgi.
Fair.
Fair enough.
But also
Corgis-
corgis are really good emotional support and just general service dogs as well.
You need to have the bread loaf.
I straight
And
up
they are
said
great
that if I'm
customers.
gonna get a service animal any smaller than a corgi, it's gonna be a fucking chinchilla.
Interesting.
No,
That's
it's
how-
respectable.
Yeah, because hey, if nothing else, it's a good conversation piece with the ladies. Boom, chinchilla.
Chinchilla.
Yeah. Freaking love that though. Like chinchillas are cute as hell. I don't want to get to hedgehogs because those are a little more
No,
difficult to manage.
no.
Way more
They're,
difficult.
They literally have to run to go to the restroom.
they're
That's what he meant by gotta go fast.
oh.
Gotta ship fast. No one will ever know.
No, it's gotta go. He gotta go, but he's like, it's gotta be quick. Gotta go fast. So hedgehogs just have permanent IBS. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Poor hedgehogs.
Poor hedgehog owners.
Oh god, it's a redemptor of that.
1111.
But yeah, I was thinking about a corgi as my emotional support animal. And I also looked into it. The VA, because I'm a disabled vet, there is coverage for me that I can look into that would cover the getting of the dog. I think also the training of the dog, but I know for a fact it's purchase of the service animal and the veterinary shots for the service animal. So I'm like, oh, though I think it might specifically be for dogs. I don't know if it's any other kind of service animal. But yeah, there is a bill that went through, and I fall under the criteria for that. I just have to I just have to have another conversation with my my mental health provider about it. Make sure that they're all good and that they give me the go ahead for qualifying because I do need that. That's one of the things. But if I get that, we're basically ready to roll, and I just have to apply for the thing. And I miss having a dog. I am not like horribly sad by the fact that Toby's not around anymore, but like it does kind of sit there, you know?
I feel bad.
Why?
And then
Why?
like, having a dog that you really like and then they're no longer with you.
To be fair, that happened when my old roommate moved out.
Mm.
So, and
Yeah.
the other thing was, it was even more weird for Toby because I was always home because I basically work from home, right? So
Hmm.
it was even more weird for him because now he was at a place where you know I mean, even though he was happier on the farm, he spent the last of his days on a big farm. He got to run around and chase all sorts of critters and mess with the chickens and all that stuff. So he was living his best dog life, 100%. But at the same time, you know, when family would leave, he's all just by himself. And I know he has separation anxiety because the few times that we were by ourselves, our neighbor would let us know that he would be howling.
No.
Yeah. So I know he had separation anxiety, and at that point, um, I wasn't there anymore. So also, I said goodbye to him, and I don't think he knew what was really happening. He just knew, yay, I get to go for a ride. And then after he got back, he was like, or after like a week or two, because Toby was used to going up for the holidays to Robert's place. And then Robert was like, yeah, I think he misses you. And I'm like, yeah, I figured he would. I mean, it happens, He's a dog. He didn't know that they moved. It was about a month or so later, and he's like, yeah, Toby misses you. And I'm like, yeah, I bet he does. And then sadly, the Tobsters passed from cancer. They had to put him down, and it was a little while ago, like a month or two ago, and it was sad, but it also reminded me that I actually was a bit more cheery when I was living in McMinnville because I had Toby with me, and he kind of cheered me up a bit. And so that was when I realized, oh, I probably do need a service dog, if nothing else, than the emotional support.
Hi, Silver. I'm gonna let Richie cover that
What
topic.
what's the question?
What do you think about making an abridged series for Eminence and Shadow?
They're
Good
ready to
luck.
bridge.
Good luck.
Okay, first of all, it would not be called Imminence and Shadow Abridged. It would be called Cringe is My Power.
Yeah, that is true.
That is number one. Like it would be called Cringe is My Power. Second, what do I think? I think that's somebody else's problem. I'd love to watch it. I just don't want to be responsible for it. I like that show too much to want to abridge it. Um, could I do like shorts of it where we're just making up like really stupid lines? Yeah. Yeah, I could easily. You brought up dogs and I remember uh the Toby shoe problem. No.
Oh
Toby.
God. Those were
Silver
funny
spikes.
days.
Yeah, yeah. The good old Toby shoe. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot to try and abridge that series, dude. I'm sure somebody out there is making parody of it. I mean, shit. At this point, I don't think the TikTok generation really knows what an abridged is because to them, every parody is just TikTok.
I'm surprised I haven't tried putting on a longer extension.
On what? Oh, yeah,
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 on
yeah. Oh, well, actually, this extension does reach really long. Like, that's the point. Like, this one reaches all the way. Like, all I have to do is that. This is about the same extension as that, which is
if you put a longer
technically.
extension on and use that, you might be able to
Oh,
hit that.
I know what you're saying. Gotcha. I was thinking the wrong thing
Yeah,
when you said extension. You meant that.
ex- extend the nozzle out further, not replace the nozzle.
No. I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. All right. So now I'm gonna go back up here. I don't know if this is this the 1955 version? I don't know. Yep, with those movie set things, it could be the 50s. I don't think it's the
You
80s
see,
version.
Robert, I've started trying to write something like that, and as I went through, I realized I'm not funny. So
You're-
I quickly gave up on that.
Excuse
You're
you.
plenty
Excuse
funny.
me. Excuse you. Excuse you, fucker. You watch your goddamn mouth. That's not. He doesn't know what he's saying. He's a bit dippy. He doesn't know what he says. What he meant to say was he's not funny without direction.
I think you're amazing and funny and awesome.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't believe it.
Do you want to square up?
Damn straight I do.
All right,
Okay.
let's go. Right here, right now.
Hey. First off, save it for a KaiCon. Secondly, don't no blood in my house.
I knew a few places for a good blood sport.
There you go.
Fighter, fighter.
You keep up that attitude, young person,
Yeah.
and I'll de-invite you to the Korean barbecue.
I've never had Korean barbecue.
I think you will enjoy it.
You will
What if
very
I
much
don't?
enjoy it. And that's
What-
okay. If Richie D invites you, I will re-invite you.
If he invites you, I'll just take you to the hot pot place I know of.
There's a
Hot
hot pot
pot.
place.
What's the
Oh,
difference?
man.
I'd
Between
say I was a
Korean
hot
barbecue
pot,
and
but
a
then
hot
I'd
pot?
probably be allergic to
Yeah, I
myself.
thought they were the same.
No,
Oh.
They're not.
hot
You
pot's
poor, sweet,
Japanese.
sweet summer
Very
child.
similar, but different.
Oh.
Again, no.
Okay,
Hot pot is a
let's put it
giant
this
pot
way.
that's full of like soup
Hold on,
and stuff that you're
Hold on.
serving, right?
Moon, I got the hot pot. Hoshi, hot pot
Yeah?
is basically Japanese hot dish.
Yeah.
You mean wait a you mean like a casserole?
Stew.
Goulash.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, soup. Okay. Y'all just
Yeah.
had to say soup. Shoot.
I
Okay.
did, but those two didn't want that apparently.
Korean
I
barbecue
was
is
trying
not
to go
the
for a
same.
more Midwestern fucking explanation.
Soup is universal, my guy.
Yeah.
Also,
'cause when
okay,
you
first off, no, excuse you. Soup is where you go to buy clothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Fuck you. All right. Anyway, so okay, that's one thing. But no, hot pot and Korean barbecue are not similar. And how dare you?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Korean barbecue is amazing
Well, yes.
if you have the right grill master.
Fair.
Well,
Yes.
most of what's going to happen here is you grill it yourself.
Yes.
They don't
And
tend to grill
that's
it for you, but
no, that's why you have to have the right grill master in the group.
yeah.
if not, you could eat not good meat.
Well, here's the other. Well, it also depends on the meat you order.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some meat that's just straight up absolutely delicious at Korean barbecue because of the type of meat it is, and then there's also some meat that it's just like, yeah, this doesn't quite work as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're looking at. How do I get up there? How do I eat you?
Jump.
I don't think that's quite how. Oh my god, do I go? Do I have to?
There's an
use
open
that?
window.
There is, but I couldn't find a thing in here to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, never mind.
I mean, you could always do what OSHA hates and put the ladder from the scaffolding to the top.
I mean, I would do that. That is a very me thing. Okay.
Look.
The inside. of
OSHA
this
can't
is-
hurt you. They're not here.
You will
It's
be
okay. OSHA can't hurt you.
in a
They can't
world
revoke your
of
forklift certification.
OSHA violation.
Talking about singing about the Death Star again, are we? Hang on, I gotta
Look,
change.
that wasn't just OSHA violations there.
What's this? What's this? There's bullshit everywhere. What's
Yeah.
this? What's this? You can smell it in the air.
And he thinks he's not funny.
Yeah, I know, right? You don't seem to understand. Just because we're not laughing doesn't mean we're not smiling.
Fair.
You don't always have to have laughs to be funny.
Facts.
Otherwise, if that were the case, I'd never have a career.
Honestly, the way I think about this is kind of weird, but one of the longest jokes I have is just that not all of my jokes work, but I always try to tell them like they're going to. And that at
Yeah.
least gets people to smile.
I mean,
Moon,
there's also the
when
thing. I already know that in the stuff that I write, not everybody's gonna laugh at all the. Not everybody's gonna laugh at all the jokes that I make, and I'm okay with that, because I have a retort. Penis. There you go.
yeah,
Fair. And another issue I have when writing abridged stuff is I try to make it too long. Like, I tried writing a Gate abridged that was 47 minutes long for episode 1.
My dude.
Oh
My
wow.
dude. I have written an episode of Log Horizon that is literally 45 minutes.
Yes, but you were trying to cram an entire season in.
Half a season.
This was just me combining episodes 1 and 2 and
Also,
reorganizing it.
Okay, hold on. I see your statement, Konosuba.
Yeah.
fair.
Konosuba. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun, yeah.
Case in point, I got another one for you. Overlord. Just the cast list alone is insane.
I'm excited.
Yes,
Yeah.
but once again, isn't that like the entirety of season 1?
So,
I'm excited to see how you handle the other seasons. I'm really, really excited because of certain characters.
I'm more excited. I'm more excited for the specific people that we're inviting to audition.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and happily
Pardon
and
me.
proudly admit that I am requesting Dionysus to audition for a very specific character
Nice.
because it's right up their alley. It's like, your personality doesn't have to change with this one. How you sound naturally is kind of this character. Granted, this character only has a few lines, and we forgot one of them, and it added it back in recently. What in the world?
Moon, you're gonna hate how to clean the Redemptor Dreadnought in Power Wash Simulator.
I don't believe I have that add-on yet.
No, but I think if I bought it, you can join me so long as I have it on co-op, right?
I think
Yes.
so, but
Yeah,
I'm
free-to-play
working on a
co-op.
spreadsheet right now.
Yeah, oh no,
so-
absolutely. Keep working on that spreadsheet.
I'm also
Moon,
doing it right now.
spread them. Also, for those of you who are showing up to hang out with us at a KaiCon, specifically you little nuggets who are coming down, who are fat dogs, if you don't like being flirted at, sorry, not sorry. I am
Wait,
literally
what?
going to flirt. I am literally going to flirt at everybody. You're just gonna have
He
to
does.
accept it. I do. I was a bartender for several years. Flirting is breathing for me. If you've ever been part of wait staff or bartending staff, flirting is how you make tips.
Yep.
Does working at a bookstore and having to do the coffee area count?
Did you have to flirt?
Yes.
Did you make tips?
Yes.
Did you need to get people's attention in order to get tips?
Yeah.
That's flirting for tips.
It
baby.
counts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. Of course, me just being friendly, a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're flirting," and I'm like, "No, I'm just being friendly."
They're like, "Yeah, you're flirting," and I'm like, "I am. It's breathing. It's how I breathe." Nine times
honestly,
out of 10, I don't
Hoshi,
mean anything by it.
Hoshi, are you neurospicy?
Maybe.
So 9 times out of 10 with neurospicy individuals, especially AFABs, a lot of what you think is just regular conversation and you're not doing anything special comes off as flirting to everyone else.
Oh, because I think I have ADHD, and then my partner and everybody else says I have autism, but I don't think I do.
Oh, I
So
100%.
do you
First off,
have?
you need to take a test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have trouble keeping eye contact?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yep.
So quite often you're like, if you're talking to someone, you'll be looking at them, but kind of just looking at other things in the area. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I just focus on their nose.
That's a good way to do it, but I'm sure even with that, you're probably still looking around a bit.
If you do that, I'm gonna be like, look, just boop it already, okay?
And then, do you also
My
have a habit
eyes
of
are
playing
up
with your hair?
here.
Do you also have a habit of playing with your hair?
Yes.
Those two things alone
used
is
to.
enough for someone to think you're flirting with them,
I used to.
Ah.
even if you're not.
He is
I
right.
have looked into this a lot because, God, have I had the question so many times. A, how do I flirt? And B, how do I know if someone's flirting with me? So, that's why I have these answers.
Moon,
Mm.
I'm flirting with you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, I'm not.
Do we need to go get
Don't worry,
both
I'll
of
fix
your
it.
guys' husband?
He's right
Whose
here.
husband? Hi.
Finn
Do we
is
need to
right
go
Yes,
here.
get
I
Chris's
agree,
husband?
Robert. However, we have enough projects as it is.
Yeah,
What was he
no,
saying?
they really
Wait,
do.
About what? About what?
I think in a bridge series of Fran-chan and Sword Teacher would be great.
Cool. Make it.
Yeah, no, you don't understand how many projects they actually have.
Yeah. Okay, if we're just talking about the public ones we're working on right now, currently they are scripting the next episode of Shield Hero. So there's that. Shield Hero, Slime Season 2, which, by the way, Slime Season 2 is not intermittent episodes. We're not doing like an episode and we get like 1 or 2 episodes. No, I'm covering half a fucking season in one episode because I now realize those are a lot of fun. They're so much easier on the writing side of things, and I get to do a lot more stuff. So I'm literally covering half of season 2 with episode 10. Or at least a quarter. Anyway. So got that. Got Overlord. Got Solo Leveling. Got Data Live or Data Live. I call it Data Live. I don't know why he calls it Data Live. I've never heard it pronounced Data Live. That was a first for me.
Yeah, it drives a lot of people insane.
It drives me bonkers.
Yeah, it's weird when you think about it. According to
Because
some of
now
the
I'm sitting
Japanese
there
people I
questioning
speak to-
everything, going, wait, was it Data Live this entire time? And I'm just the idiot?
Yeah, no. So according to some of the Japanese people I speak to on a semi-regular basis,
Uh-huh.
the actual translation of the characters comes out to be Death Alive.
Death Alive?
Yes.
Funny.
Huh.
Huh. What a coinky dink. But yeah, we got that. We've got oh god. Yeah, I'm also working on a because I'm insane and I hate myself. My brother and I are working on a Dead Space machine abridgment, which has nothing to do with the actual story of Dead Space. We had a really dumb idea and we're like, we can make this. So we've already recorded the footage from it and now we're in the process of scripting. That could possibly lead into even more stupid machine abridgments depending on how well that does. So we've already got ideas and basic plot points set up for what the sequel for that would be. And no, it wouldn't be Dead Space 2. Frick, what else am I working on? Man, there's a lot of stuff. We still got the Cells at Twerk in the background, though I do want to rewrite it completely. start from scratch, like, because it was kind of just like an abridgment, and I wanted to do something a little bit more, because this was just dumb idea, dumb idea, dumb idea, dumb idea, which yeah, but also at the same time, we can do better. We we have the technology. We can rebuild it. Trying to think about what else, dude. We've got so much shit. Then there's then then there's the non-abridged content of Check in Infinity's Light, and yes, I have started those back up. And yes, if anybody's paying attention, Check now has content on on the server.
Yes, I know.
Great.
I got him to do that. I finally got him to
Finally.
do that. Yeah. He's like, you caught me at a good time, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I was just reminding you, hey, fucker, do the thing. And he did the thing, and it was great. I was so happy about it. Anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of content that we are constantly working on. So anybody who thinks that we're not doing anything at Fat Dog, which is also funny because there's also some people that are like, you're doing too much stuff, and I'm just like, my guy. They think that the reason that we're not putting out the content that they want is because we're too busy doing everything else, and I'm like, nope. It takes us almost no time at all to do the other things, write them up. We're actually slowing down on script writing because we can't afford to put out the stuff that we need. We need patrons. That's what we need. We need more patrons. The fastest way to get more patrons, you guys, is to help us fight the algorithm, get the word out there, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, ring the bell, all those things, and then keep an eye on the channel. By the way, did you know that that if you have subscribed to a channel, there is a button on the main YouTube page that you can hit that is on the side that will show you all of your subscribed channels and will show you the most recent content from those channels. So keep an eye out on that, because we put out stuff weekly on the YouTube channel right now. So I know not everybody is going to be happy with all the crap that we put out, which is another reason why I'm thinking, hey, let's move on to streaming instead of putting up these reviews, because we can take, if we do it via Twitch, we can put it up on the VOD channel for the reviews, and then it's not interfering with the main Fat Dog channel, and nobody's bitching about us uploading content that isn't abridging. And yes, we've already gotten some comments about that. We just don't give a fuck.
Those people can go fuck off.
Well, to be fair, we can do what we want with our channel. And that's just that. And if we want to make like a nerdy podcast or just review a specific show and put that up, we can, because we're allowed to do that. However, I will say I do kind of agree with that. It's like maybe we should keep it kind of abridged related content. I do kind of agree, because I don't want to oversaturate the main channel with a bunch of stuff. Anybody got any thoughts, comments, concerns at the moment? Feel free to speak up and share with the class.
Idiot stands.
But no, honestly, if you guys have any questions for Fat Dog, like if you have any Fat Dog related questions, I will do my best to answer them. Though if it's something that I'm not in charge of, I will say that's a Tony project, or it's a freaking Sonic project, or something like that. I can answer general Fat Dog questions, and I can answer some abridged questions. If you have any, please hit me up. Also, Moon can answer solo leveling questions.
Yes,
But
I
he's-
can,
but he's
I'm gonna
busy
need
putting
you
stuff together.
to read off questions and get my attention if you do.
Okay. Also, if anybody talks shit about our Sungji Nu, I will kick your ass.
Appreciate it.
Yep. I got your back, Bruce.
Glad to have you with me. Shit, forgot the name. Hold on.
Clark.
Alfred.
No. I'm not Alfred. Dude, okay, first off, there's no menu. There's not going to be any menu sama nonsense in solo leveling. I don't care if there's a system screen or if any of you want to call it menu.
I know,
It's
I
not
know.
freaking. No, I just need to put that out in general. Not freaking menu. We've already got a bit in episode 2 about that. Speaking of episode 2, I'll be cutting together those pickups tonight and sending them off to Ray. We are going to be premiering or debuting a thing from Leveling Abridged episode 2 on at AkaiCon, and I am hoping that we can release episode 2, if not on YouTube, then at least on Twitch by the date I originally wanted it out. Or want it out, sorry. But yeah, we're already in the process of edits and things like that, and it should not take long. We're just waiting on the animation because the art assets we requested are done. And then we're going to be fair, a lot of the stuff that we're going to go over with, because we're going to have weekly meetings. I need to remember to do that. Got Friday meetings that I got to attend from now on. Once we get back into the full swing of editing, I'm going to have to make reminders about that. But yeah, we're going to have to get some, we're going to have editor meetings for solo leveling, which will make things a lot easier too. I'm looking forward to that. Cool. We're going to do weekly update meetings. That way all of the editors are on track because we have a video editor and an audio editor, and we want to make sure everybody's kind of on the same page and that we're working well together and that we mesh well with each other. That's kind of the vibe we have right now. I want to make things as easy for my editors as I possibly can. Hey, I got that done.
No, this is even worse than the goddamn Dreadnought.
Wow. Do, 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 do.
Also, considering that a lot of the cast in episode 1 was my casting choices, I'm very proud of you guys.
Of what?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Solo Leveling Abridged. Which, by the way, guys, how does it feel for those of you who were in episode 1 of Solo Leveling Abridged? How does it feel to know that you are now in a YouTube video that has over 500,000 views?
It's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Weird.
Weird.
Feels like a Tuesday.
You're only saying
Well.
that because you know about Log Horizon Abridged.
Unfortunately, Robert, I cannot see the Kira Kira. I am not a new type.
Sometimes I cry when I play these sports.
It's birthday 8th. Oh. I know exactly whose tank this is. Yes, yes, we
Does
did.
Google Sheets have an equivalent to Visual Basic?
I don't know.
Silver, he's referring to something that happens in the new Mobile Suit Gundam G-Quacks that's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, Moon, he said the thing.
I was processing.
I think it's on episode 8 or 9 right now.
I guess I'm just so
It
used
just
to you
started
being
this
Johnny
se-
on the
this
spot with
season.
your like smart ass noises.
Of course not. 2008, my ass. I don't.
I want the show to go back. I missed Gramps and the Brat. Benny and the Jets.
Suck, but I can do it.
And yes, I have been reading Aragon, and yes, it's very different from the shit movie.
It's okay, Silver. I'm still partially confused on what the Kira Kira is myself. Aside from the fact it connects the new types in some weird ass way that I think they explained in the OG Gundam back in '79.
Oh, the common consciousness.
Thank you.
Look, I was going through my just knowledge on the new types.
So, G-Quax is a alternate universe of the original Gundam anime.
Yes, they're probably talking about the common consciousness again.
Yes. This one is where Char steals the Gundam.
Yep.
Very interesting. Because episode 2 uses a lot of the old sound effects from the original '79 series, including the scene transitions.
Oh, the eye catches.
Okay, Robert, that makes way too much sense.
I hope this song stops being an earworm very soon.
Which song?
The ice cream song.
Oh,
Huh?
It's such a bop, and my brain's like, oh, it has all the dopamine.
I get that.
not all of the dopamine.
Not for you, but it does for Hoshi
You
right
gotta
now.
save it for. You gotta save some dopamine for the rest of us. You can't take all of
Man, you know that's not how ADHD works.
it. Why do you think I'm begging for the dopamine?
I mean, if you want to sing about ice cream, go ahead.
No.
Ice cream, we all scream for ice cream.
Oh no, no, no! It's so much worse than that. No, no, no. It's okay. You don't have to try and get it stuck in our heads too. Suffer in silence.
You're right. I can just
don't
share
worry.
it with everyone.
No.
Don't worry, I'm still
Oh,
stuck on brain implosion energy.
Brain
Brain implosion energy.
This will be one of the few times I abuse my mod powers, Hoshi.
Drink and
I
drink
would not
until
do
you
anything bad. I
drop.
promise.
Uh-huh.
I am an angel. Do you not see the halo above my head?
Yeah,
Held
I
up by
also
devil's
see the
horns.
I also see the black wings.
I see the wire that's holding the halo up.
I see the black wings, the broken feathers. I know what fallen is.
I would never. I am
Yes.
so holy. I am a nun of nuggies, if you will.
You're not holy.
Just because you have a bunch of holes does not make you holy.
Damn.
Just because your holiness is multiple choice. I'm gonna use that later on somebody. It was like, this is why I like women. Why? They're the best test ever. What? Your holes are multiple choice.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's a good
That
one, actually.
Thank
I
you,
actually really
thank
like
you.
that.
Mhm. Everyone is free to use that to their however they want to use it. They are free to.
Also, I looked it up. Google doesn't use Visual Basic. This is gonna look trashy. Well, so it's gonna look okay, but the way I'm having to code it is gonna be trashy.
I was gonna say, my dude, it's Google. It's already trashy.
Fair. Think if your heart stops. Until you drop.
Final Fantasy is an RPG. The only one for me. It's the only one I need. I only play games that are popular. It's so funny now, thinking back on it. People used to give other people shit for playing Final Fantasy because they were like elitist gamers or whatever, and I'm like, dude, that's so funny. Now, if you talk about the popcorn swill people are playing nowadays, whew.
Okay. I have to go pee again.
Silver saying asking if I like mech anime like Gundam is understatement.
So you
You
like
literally
Ultra?
get all the Gundam stories in Anime Church. Okay, Silver, 3 p.m. Eastern, Sundays. We have a show called Anime Church. We talk about nerdy news. Anytime there's a Gundam story, it is given to Fenris.
Mm-hmm. Voltron.
I said a
Let's
Gundam
put it
story.
this way. Let's put it this way as well, Silver. I have hyper focused enough times in the past making blueprints of Gundams. Their types of engines, how they're powered, the fuel sources, the weaponry, size of the cockpits, how tall they are, the specific type of titanium ceramic alloy or the Gundanium alloy. I even tried making the chemical composition of each of them just so I knew how it worked. Also, turns out you can build a actual real life working Gundam or mobile suit for about $68 million US.
Yeah.
I've also broken down the parts needed for that as well.
I am not
So yeah,
surprised.
I kind of like mech anime.
What? Nah.
Do-do-do.
But no, seriously, we need more people to come check out Anime Church when we do it. We do it live.
Yeah.
We want more people. We like people.
Come,
Also, guys, it's the church you can cosplay at.
please come join us. We're totally not a cult.
No,
Hey,
that's my
we can't-
job.
No, no, no.
We
He,
can't
no,
get
no, no.
cl-
The Revan's the cultist.
Ah, yes, yes.
He is a menu cultist. He worships
Raise
the
menu.
Church of Menu. God
There,
damn it.
there's one big difference between a cult and a religion.
Mm-hmm.
A religion has an ordained minister.
Also, religions tend to get more money.
Yeah.
Like, if you keep this bullshit up, I'm gonna start
Okay.
demanding tithes, Revan.
Good. That already happens.
I too like the church.
Richie,
Of my
Yoshimi's asking
Monthly tithes.
if we've ever played solo leveling in Minecraft.
No.
I don't know how that's possible.
That mod pack, it's weird.
Okay.
No. Oh no. But pretty soon we're gonna start playing solo leveling in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
If you don't know, there's a Shadow Monarch mod for Baldur's Gate 3 where you can literally play as a Shadow Monarch.
And it is fucking broken.
I mean, so is Genu. So
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the point.
Let's put it this way, Moon. I am level 5 right now. I have not done a single long rest.
Jesus.
All because the Shadow Warrior, once you get it into the field and it gets into combat, it can just attack until the enemy's dead.
Okay.
Without that
I
enemy even being able to take a turn.
I almost want to start over. But I'm gonna be pissed if I have to start over a 5th fucking time. Keep in mind.
Good news is, Richie, if you start over and I join you and we're both Shadow Monarchs, we can just split off from each other
We will
and
fear
let our
nothing.
shadows do all the killing.
We fear nothing.
Exactly. If we split off and do everything by ourselves, that's half the time to complete the acts.
Or at least to catch up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, this place is cursed. So am I. And my curse is stronger. And yes, we do need to do Moon plays at one point, where we just have Moon do solo play of Baldur's Gate as the Shadow Monarch mod, like with the Shadow
I
Monarch
have
mod
not
as the Shadow
watched
Monarch.
that series yet, Robert. I have way too much stuff going on right now in my outside life. Like,
Also,
biggest
your fat
thing
dog
is
life.
oh, that too. But the
Yeah.
biggest thing right now is I am studying for a certification that I am taking a test for on Monday.
You got this.
Also, Hoshi, Silver has a question for you.
What I do? Yes.
You were too cute for words.
What?
Facts.
What?
What is your
What's
question?
the question? Speak before the council.
And yes, Yoshimi, there is a solo leveling mod for Baldur's Gate 3. It is amazing.
And broken.
Yes.
And the good kind of broken.
What's the? It is amazing and broken. What's the difference?
There's two types of broken, and it's the good type.
Question is, Hoshi, are you sure you're a nun? Your laughing earlier made you sound like a gremlin.
You don't know about the gremlin? You don't know about the nun gremlin?
Yes, I am in fact a nun. I would never make such gremlinly laughs ever.
You absolutely would. Don't lie.
I mean, I don't
Nuns
know
are
how
not
to
supposed
laugh.
to be liars. Just remember, though, it's not against. It's no longer against the Catholic faith. Nuns can marry priests.
Sure, they did bring that back finally.
Yeah. Also, nuns can get laid. It's not against religion for nuns to get laid. So, you know what? Our gremlin girl absolutely is a nun.
So what you're saying is I need to go out and find a nun girlfriend.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Introduce yourself. My name is Jesus.
Remember, find yourself a nun, for she is holy, and she is definitely an altar with which you would like to worship.
Yep. Multiple choice as well.
Yep. Hey. I like mystery skulls.
Oh, me too.
Hey.
You watch the animated?
Yeah.
Awesome. Those things are amazing as well.
They really are.
The what?
So Mystery Skulls is a group.
Uh-huh.
They make
Yeah.
music.
Ah.
And then there's this guy who is called Mystery Bin. They took it upon themselves to start animating a really awesome set of music videos to a bunch of Mystery Skull songs. It started with this song called Ghost, and over time he added more story and stuff to it. So it's really cool. Hoshi, can you please find a link and share
I
it with the
will.
class? Thank you.
Is it giving up again? Just disappear. I put it in the Fun Friday stream.
Side chat.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think Mags might be home.
What gives you that impression?
I can hear her thumping throughout the house.
Breathing.
Yeah, well, I heard the dogs and then I heard someone talking, and I'm like, the doors are locked. So.
Maybe it's a ghost.
Frankula, I told you, stay in the basement.
Maybe there's a killer after you.
Darling. Hi. I thought you were home.
Hi, darling.
Richie says hi, darling.
I heard it through your headphones.
Well, aren't you going to reply?
Hello, chat.
What do you want to say in that? Oh my god.
I said hello, chat.
Oh, I forgot that's your thing.
Yeah, you say hello to chat. I call you darling. I get nothing. Let's see
Yeah,
how it is.
say hello to Richie.
I
It
need
really
you to
is like being
understand that I
married
date-
again.
I need you to understand that I am dating a tiny, spiteful Scorpio, so I am not calling anyone but them darling.
I am an evil Capricorn. Good luck.
I see. So you have taken it upon yourself to get the micro version of 02.
Also, Lovey, tell them that I am in fact not a gremlin.
Oh, you're a gremlin of the highest order.
Called it.
You're so mean to me.
I know, but you like it.
It's
Yeah.
it's like, you're so mean to me, says the one who actively that is your kink.
Yeah. Did you have a hard day at work?
It's a long day. I was there from 10 to 11:30.
Mm. At least you didn't get hurt today. So, yay.
That's a bonus.
Yay. Sorry, Aiko and I are talking about Barbie.
There's a Barbie?
Oh, me and a friend of mine, I'm trying to drag him into watching all of the Barbie movies with me.
There's more than one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're talking about like the early 2000s animated Disney, like
Oh.
CGI Barbie movies.
Yeah.
I just know Margot Robbie.
Oh.
They are
I'm
a
Knuff.
fever dream.
Huh?
Let me tell you.
They're a fever dream.
What is a fever dream? Margot Robbie?
No, the Barbie movies.
Oh.
Although I will say the very first one for the Nutcracker, they have Tim Curry as the Red King. So
Look, Tim Curry has done a lot of things to collect a paycheck, okay?
he really has.
And the best
a
part
lot of
is
paycheck.
he still gives it 100%. That is why Toxic Love is still one of my top songs.
Yay! for
Slime beneath
Beneath
me,
me.
slime up
Yeah.
above.
That made a whole generation of us very, very kinky.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Toxic
God,
love.
yes.
They were also talking about the Beauty and the Beast one that you like, where the Beast is in the subway area.
Yes,
The TV
okay.
show.
See, almost
Linda
nobody
Hamilton.
remembers that. But I used to watch it when I was 6 years old with my mom. And do
My
not
mom
talk to me
watched
about
it.
the
My
CW
mom
movies.
watched it. Yes.
It was beautiful.
I watched
Y'all
it.
talking
a little
about
bit
Once
with
Upon
my
a Time?
Mom. Huh?
No,
Y'all talking about Once Upon a
No,
Time?
Oh,
no.
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 It came out in 1988, 1989.
okay.
Young Ron
It's called
Perlman.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Linda Hamilton
Ron
was the
Perlman was
beauty. I
excellent
forget who
Beast.
was the Beast. It was like full prosthetic makeup and stuff for the guy that played the Beast too.
Oh, shit.
I'm stealing your headphones because I have to nerd out and,
Okay.
and talk about this.
Okay.
Yeah! Spice! Spice!
Jeez.
So, actually,
That's it. I'm getting that back on my
wasn't a lot-
soundboard.
It wasn't a lot of prosthetic makeup. It was just a cat nose. That's just his face.
Really?
Really, that's just Ron
It's-
Perlman's face.
My God. I just heard
Yeah.
Tinker. Spars!
I love
damn
it
it.
so much.
Oh.
Workplace capitalism can't reach.
Gotta reach.
Spars!
Spice!
Due to
I
my
was like,
soon-to-be
I
ex-husband.
loved his episode in Freakazoid.
All right. Anyway.
Yes.
Sorry. What were you
They
saying?
called me mad, insane, Wendell.
So apparently that's just like the first or second take, and I want to know how bad he had to crack up laughing for that to be the take that they used.
So many times. Like, you see him with that big ass grin. It's like he's already trying not to laugh.
Yeah, he's fighting it the entire time. But yes,
The winner
So
of
I'm
the
just
Try
gonna-
Not to Laugh challenge.
but I'm gonna steal Hoshi Nugget because it is bedtime. And
You damn
and-
thief.
Oh, I am the
my.
biggest thief.
Also,
Wait.
we did Hoshi.
Oh, hang on, I'm putting headphones back on their head.
Yeah. You
Yeah. Hello.
you got to remind her that she is also cordially invited.
To what?
Slumber party.
Slumber party.
Oh yeah, we're doing a slumber
We are?
party.
Oh,
Yeah.
this sounds like so much fun. I have to get like the weirdest pajamas ever.
Oh, you need
Yes.
to buy your ticket for a
Cool.
KaiCon.
Cool.
Yeah, because
Um,
Mags is gonna come too.
Hold on. Here's the thing. I don't know how many guest badges we're getting, so
Hmm.
we may just have panelist badges for significant others
Heck yeah.
because we only need
Hey.
2.
Because like,
I will absolutely get on a panel and bullshit the entire time.
Well,
You don't even necessarily need to be
we're
on the
giving you-
panel,
we're just
but
giving you a free badge, is what
Yeah,
what
free
we're
badge.
really saying.
Okie dokie.
no money expenditure. That's what we're going for.
Yeah.
Do I have to buy a ticket then?
No, probably
um,
not.
No, no.
No, probably not.
Oh, beautiful.
We just
Yeah.
gotta worry about.
Hotel costs.
Yeah.
I was trying to let you goofballs stay here, but okay.
Well, I didn't know how many people are going to be there, and you said it was already crowded enough, and Mags was coming, so I didn't want to be
Well,
like.
no, all right. Here's the thing. Right now, it's just 3 people besides me.
Oh,
Do you
Yeah.
want
So
to do
it's-
that?
that'll
It's
be
4
good.
people in total
And like,
because
yeah, the
Autumn
way it
and
would end
hers-
up working.
Autumn and her significant other are getting their own hotel, and like
Hmm.
if you guys are having trouble, you guys can crash here. And like you guys like
Hmm.
I know you don't know because you haven't like been here in person to see it, but like
Mhm.
my living room is huge and you get the entire living
Ooh.
room.
Well, you'd be sharing it with my sister.
Yes. No, I'm putting
Nice.
it she's sleeping in the closet.
There is enough space in there.
Not only that,
So-
but it's also the quietest area.
It really is.
Like,
Because he
no,
made
no.
it into a whole ass sound booth.
Yeah, like literally
Oh.
I have a big walk-in closet and it is my recording booth.
I love that.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
a little closet in the office that we're turning into a recording booth.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah, like
We can do
that this is the like consider it like you would not believe that this is Section 8 housing.
Nice.
You
It's
really
really
wouldn't.
nice.
Yeah.
Because Richie's also a military stuff, like you.
Yeah,
Oh,
disabled.
okay.
Yeah, I am I am a fucked up individual because I was dumb enough to join the army. But also, yeah, I am in fact a disabled veteran.
What was your MOS?
31 Charlie. It doesn't exist anymore.
Mine was a 68 X-ray.
I was Camo.
I was a mental health specialist.
Oh dear God.
Oh
I'm
no.
so sorry.
All right, so here's what I need you to do. I need you to help me get a service dog.
I'm not a therapist. I didn't get paid that much.
No. I'm not. I just need you to like say, hey, this guy's crazy enough. He needs a service animal. Okay.
Cool. I'll
No,
write a testimonial.
I've got my own mental health provider that I'm working with for that. No.
Beautiful.
I
It was funny,
I
though.
gotta get certified. I gotta get certified for it. But I am actually looking at getting a service dog. Yeah.
That sounds great. I'll write a testimonial after I meet you. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
down.
Thank you. Yeah. This is like, this son of a bitch is crazy. Get him an animal. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah,
We have a dog with anxiety, and we have a dog for anxiety.
there you go.
Nice.
I need a
They're
dog for-
comorbid.
I need a dog that doesn't have PTSD because I already got that.
He didn't have PTSD. We raised him from a puppy. He's fine. He's just derp as hell.
No, I'm just saying in general. I just need a.
Yeah.
I have PTSD, so I can't have an animal that also has it because. God
That
damn it!
would
Then we're gonna
probably
get
be
into a competition, and like that's gonna ruin all the fun. And it just
I
becomes.
have a
mess.
completely, kind of a on-topic question for that,
Okay,
but
go
just
for
in
it.
the complete opposite direction.
Okay.
How do I find a dog that needs an emotional support human?
Ooh.
How do I find a
That's a
human that
good-
needs an emotional
SPCA.
support breakfast?
I would go
Oh,
to a
just go work
shelter,
at a soup
or
kitchen
if
for a
you
day.
have a
Oh.
specific breed in mind, look for rescues of that breed, and look for ones that have a need of a human because they're having a hard time being placed.
Okay.
Hmm.
Also, you are on top of that. You're also invited to the late night panel that I'm thinking we're gonna probably end up having. We did get approved for an 18+ panel.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally the 18+ panel where we let the audience we and the audience both read hentai manga.
Do you want to read hentai, Max?
I mean, you say I have a really good mommy voice.
You do.
Oh boy.
Yeah, too bad I'm too old at this
Uh.
point that I'm a gilf instead. Yeah,
You're not that old.
I'm 43.
I'm 36.
Atta girl. Keep hanging in there. We will survive yet.
Okay, I'm.
Well, explain the
36,
mommy
but
voice.
My knees are 82 due to ruck march problems.
Do what?
I
I
feel
said I'm
that.
36, but my knees are 82 due to ruck marches.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Funny. I was born in 82. So there we go.
I was born in 88.
There you go. Yeah, you're 1 year older than my brother. He and Michael Keaton's Batman are the same age in a way,
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, the other thing. All right. So on top of the slumber party, we're also looking at going to a Korean barbecue, and like all as a getting like the group rate. I don't know if it's all that you can eat, but I would Fenris.
If-
I will.
If
tell
it
you,
is, they are
Soul
gonna
Garden.
hate us.
Probably.
I'm debating bringing cosplay.
Feel free to.
I will be dressing up as Jesus for at least one of the days.
I might be pulling up my Viking garb.
I really am hoping
do
that
not
you meet
need
the
to
other
dress as a
Jesus.
demon on the day you dress as Jesus and just follow you around.
That would be
It
perfect.
gets even better. No, it gets even better. Hoshi,
Yeah.
with her as a demon and him as Jesus, you put on the Crusader helmet.
Yeah.
I have a Crusader helmet sitting here at my house, like just sitting in my closet.
We have to do a photo op of that. That'll be so amazing.
Dude, we got video. We literally got video of two Jesuses together and took a picture of Jesus fucking Christ.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh
I'll
yeah.
probably bring a
Absolutely.
demon for one
Sonic.
day, probably a fairy for another, and maybe some D&D bullshit for the third.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Sonic.
Hi, Sonic.
Can we go to bed now?
Yes, we can go to bed now.
13-hour
Fine.
workday with mentally traumatized children.
I
Oh
know.
no, that makes sense. Go for it. Go for it.
Damn.
Good night,
Night,
guys.
guys.
Night.
Bye. Y'all have a good night.
Oh jeez, it's
Bye.
way
I
later than I thought it was.
We
going to bed. I just got here. What the
Good night.
I didn't
I'm gonna
I
finish up.
didn't
I'm gonna
realize I
finish
was
up this
gonna
area, and then I'm gonna call it for the stream as well. I've still
So,
I've still got a
Uh,
bunch of different areas to work on though.
Silver has a question for all of us.
Okay.
What is our favorite anime?
Oh, Bakuman.
Ooh.
Nichijou.
We'll probably have to describe them as well. Yeah, Bakuman is a story written by the two guys that made Death Note, and it's literally about how you make manga for Shonen Jump. So they call it Shonen Jack. I want Moon Moon to react to it, but it's gonna be like a couple of months long because it's 3 seasons and each season is 25 episodes. But it's so fucking good.
Nichijou is a comedy slice of life, emphasis on the comedy. It's very zany and out there. There's a bunch of random shit that happens, but even within all the randomness, there's still a pretty cute, pretty wholesome story about a girl learning to kind of accept herself, and it's really nice.
Sometimes you gotta learn to accept yourself for the dumbass you are.
Gosh,
Yeah.
I'd have to like actually look at my list and see. There's some really good ones. I
And,
Mine
watched
is
over the years.
stated
Gundam 8th MS
his-
Team.
I was
Damn
gonna
it, that's
say,
mine.
I was gonna say which Gundam is it, Fenris?
Mm,
Just
It-
because the 8th MS Team is the most realistic portrayal of your average soldier during the 1 Year War, as well as showing that Gundams are not just these invincible machines.
Yeah,
They take a shit ton of damage.
that's an understatement with how much that fucker took.
All of them took.
Yeah,
I mean, one of them takes so much damage they have to reclassify it to a brand new type of mobile suit with
yep.
all the repairs that had to be done to it.
Yeah.
Richie, is that Soul Guard in Nashville or Knoxville?
Nashville. Knoxville's
Okay.
Knoxville's 4 hours away, my dude.
I don't know Tennessee, dude.
That's okay. I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you now. Knoxville is on the edge of eastern Tennessee. If you're passing Knoxville, you're about like 30 minutes away from North Carolina?
Something like that.
Yeah.
That plus just avoid Knoxville.
It's really funny. Nashville has the reputation in Tennessee of being the area. No, that's Knoxville. East Tennessee is very much the more portion of Tennessee.
Hey, look, the two places you avoid in Tennessee, big time, Knoxville and Murfreesboro. At times too, there are parts of it. Memphis, big time. Murfreesboro, if you're around Nashville, don't go certain places after night. Oh God, don't get me started on Antioch.
Murfreesboro's not as bad as Antioch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, there are some parts of Murfreesboro that you just don't go in anymore.
Okay.
They've gotten worse.
Which is funny because that's a college town.
Exactly.
Man, I'm still trying to think of my favorite anime ever. That's a hard question, honestly. I think it just depends on the day of the week, honestly, for me. I know I'm
Jeez.
kind of wishy-washy about that, but like I feel like my answer would change. I mean, some of them I've watched that are really good. Some of them are just like, what the fuck? I guess this is the most memorable one. Like, if I had to pick one, gun to my head to watch right now, I guess would be like would be my favorite. How do I pronounce this? I'm trying to remember because it's like the Japanese name for it. Himato Yoyomaya-chan, I believe is what you call it. It's a high dive one, where it's like it's the girl who's like everyone thinks is like has this image of her,
Oh,
but she's
Alchan
actually
can't
like a
study?
little. Yeah, and then she's this little like gremlin when she gets home. It's like, fuck yeah, finally I get to eat chips and soda and chocolate, play video games all day. But when she's at school, she's like this prim proper like A plus student, everything like that. It's really funny. Second she closes that door, she's a completely different person.
Okay, and there's a follow-up question next.
Okay.
What about our favorite anime waifu?
You're gonna have to
Fuck,
narrow that one
dude,
the
kill.
fuck
Just
down.
pull the trigger. I don't think I can answer that one.
That's a loaded
Favorite
question.
waifu?
That is a loaded question.
Wait, hold on. Are they asking who our favorite, like who my favorite anime waifu is?
Yes.
I'm assuming individual, yeah.
Uh,
You can't tell me to pick just one, man. That's not how that works.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but no. I'm not answering that one.
Like, I'll
I'm
put the
not
gun in my
starting
mouth.
anything.
I can't do it. I don't think I can answer that.
I don't know if I have any. Like properly. Like there's just like I have an anime harem.
Yeah.
Maybe I could pick like 5.
Okay, it depends on the situation. If I'm looking for wholesome comfort and just unconditional love, Toru Honda.
Yeah.
100% Toru Honda. If I'm just looking for the hottest piece, oh god, the clueless teacher chick from High School of the Dead.
Yes.
Shizuka, I think is her name.
I don't remember. I just remember she was super
I
hot
kind of
and
it's something like that. Yeah, the blonde one.
I just knew that she was. I just remember her being super hot and want.
You're into that
Wasn't
school
her
nurse
roommate,
type.
Wasn't her roommate like the one that had like the locker full of guns too?
Yep.
Yes.
She was the
Her best
sniper for
friend
the,
and roommate.
Yeah,
SDF.
yeah. Literally, she was the. All right, I know this is messed up to say, but it's kind of true. She's the Mahoshi of that series.
Yeah.
And funny enough, she was voiced by Monica Rial.
Makes so much sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
And
see. If I had to pick,
let's see. Jesus. Like trying to think of who I would have for just hit it and quit it. Man. That's a tough one because there's so many good ones.
you know, I have an interesting way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, marry, kill. Who would you give me? Do the 3.
Somebody, I was gonna blatantly ignore that if somebody proposed.
Yep.
That.
I'm not doing it.
I don't do that for good
No,
reasons.
aw, fair.
First off, I'm not gonna kill any of my waifus.
Fuck.
I'd rather-
Exactly.
Well, I
I'd
mean,
rather-
characters in general, not specifically
I'd
like
rather choke you to
any
death.
of your waifu now.
Oh, if we're just talking about characters that I just want to kill, there's a lot of those. Like there's a line, my dude.
Everyone in Attack on Titan. Just to kill.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, honestly, I don't care for Attack on Titan.
I don't either, and I'm in the land of them. Nashville, Tennessee. Our team, our NFL team, is called the Titans.
Robert, are you referring to Zone of the Enders or which series for ZOE?
Okay.
Also, Silver says that if we have any questions for them, we can ask them as well.
Uh, dude,
What is
all
your
of the
favorite anime?
all of the immediate questions I had were just like, here are all the questions that are not okay to ask. That like my brain immediately goes to the dark side.
That's like 90% of us, though.
Yeah, I was like, it was really like either it's really messed up question, or it's a really dirty question. Like,
Oh, May.
yeah, exactly. That's what
No George Sakai for you.
That is where my brain goes immediately. The Holomax Theater from 2. That's hilarious. What's the next one after that? Okay. Let me go back to the Future and see what... Okay, so I'm more than halfway through this. Holomax.
Oh,
By the
you
way,
know
I've
what?
had co-op on this entire time. Doc Brown's Van, The Time Machine, Hill Valley Clock Tower, the Holomax Theater. The theater that did the... Yeah, there's Warhammer 40K. How do I find what's in... How do I look at all the stuff that's on there?
I got
able to?
one for you, Richie, actually.
It's you
Question.
figure it out as you complete it.
Oh.
And this is mainly because I fell asleep. I went to bed. You played this late last night, like almost midnight for me. How did you like Henry Stickmin?
Oh, it was good. I haven't finished it, by the way. Like, there's...
Yeah, he's
okay,
got a
What's
bunch
your favorite
of...
one so far? Of the little like choices you can make. What was like your favorite one if you could pick one?
I don't know. I would say that since I am exporting it to my YouTube channel, go to Richie's Random channel, check it out there, and maybe you'll find out. I'm gonna show my
Distraction.
channel, dang it. Yeah, dude, there's so many funny deaths. I love the fails so much.
I mean, you can't play the game and not do the that's part of the journey.
Oh no, I'm trying to get all the failures because all right. So the problem is a lot of the time there are plenty of times where I accidentally succeed.
Yeah, no, he is
that's
that
how it
lucky
happens.
bastard.
I have
It's like just first time succeeding.
Yeah, it's like Moon and boss fights.
Again, fuck Moon and boss fights.
Are we talking like Dark Souls boss fights or just like
No.
regular boss fights?
No,
I
but
do not
turns
play
out-
Dark Souls.
Turns
Fair.
out, well, hey, Moon,
Yes.
It'd be
turns
funnier if you
out-
did. You actually were winning.
Moon. Turns out, here's the really funny thing. Turns out, there's a multiplayer version of Elden Ring.
Still not doing it.
Yeah, neither am I. But I saw Yui playing with like 2 other people, and I was like, "Oh my dude, seriously? Are you kidding me? That's beautiful." All right, so, yeah, if you want to watch it, bam, Henry Stickmin stream. I'm probably gonna go and edit it in a bit, just to cut out the intro.
The fluff.
No, more or less just the intro stuff. The sad part is with Henry Stickmin, I can't actually control the volume on my end. It's really loud. So, kind of shad. Just a little shad.
So,
Isn't there like an in-game slider you can control with that, or?
Nope.
No,
Which act?
we
Oh,
went
interesting.
looking and it does not have that, and I was very sad.
Yeah, you know what? That makes it's a more like one of the more it's a basic Flash game is what it was based on originally. So yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, oh no, I'm aware. I know what Newgrounds
Except
is.
for the last set of missions. That was all original
Dude, it was
to the collection.
Oh
It
yeah.
was 2 hours 24
I'm-
minutes. That's how long
I'm
we were
actually
playing it.
sad that they removed the TF2 sniper line from it and they replaced it with the.
No, they didn't.
I get why, but it's still like, man.
It was copyright reasons, and
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think before it was just a free game you can play, just like a fan made game, and then when it became like an actual like game on Steam you could buy and everything, they're like, yeah,
Now
no,
it's
Oh,
this
set-
yeah.
alright.
Henry Stickmin's 1 through 4 or 5 are on Newgrounds.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Did you get it off Steam or did you get it off Newgrounds, Ben?
Well, I got it off
got it off
Steam, but I
Steam.
originally played 1
Yeah.
through either 4 or 5 on Newgrounds.
Okay, there we go.
I wonder
So
if you can
there
actually,
is the
if on the
Henry Stickmin
Newgrounds version
collection.
you can do
I'm gonna
that,
go
Ben.
into the
Interesting.
editor. Trim and cut.
Man, I want to play Henry Stickmin. The problem is I know everything about it already. Like I've pretty much played it through like Markiplier and junk like that, watching him go through it. It's like
It's still funny to go through that.
it
shit,
is
man.
funny, but it's like I feel like
Just
it's
like
one
if
of those
ever
things
you're
where
needing
I
a
want my
giggle, just go through it because like you know you can spend a whole day on it, but you know what? That's gonna be a really good day for you.
if I ever do like a subathon, that'd probably be like a good one to save for maybe.
Fair.
Like just whenever like I've lost enough memory of the game there, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that, and kind of like have it all come back, like yeah. It's that Batman Arkham Knight syndrome where it's like I would like to lose my memory of this game to replay it again.
Okay.
Like, don't you ever have a game where it's like, fuck, I love this game, but I want to forget everything about it so I can play it fresh again?
Yeah, I raided Yui late in the night yesterday. I did all my goodbyes and then I realized, oh, we were gonna raid. I can raid somebody. Yeah, I should do that. I
So
have to find.
I'm getting mixed information on whether Soul Garden is all you can eat or not. I'm gonna recommend giving them a call.
Oh, you mean like con stuff and whatnot?
Yeah.
Gotcha. You know what? I got another one. What game in that vein of like we were just talking about like games you'd want to forget. What game would you want to play all over again with no knowledge of it? Like if
The
you could
Last of
forget
Us.
the game. Last of Us Part 1?
The Last of Us.
Ghost
The
of
entire
Tsushima.
Last of Us thing. The
Ghost
entire
of
Last
Tsushima.
of Us. The entire Last of Us 1 and 2, because if I could play 2 without the memory of all the hate that it got before it was even released, I probably would have liked it more.
You know what? That's fair. That is very valid. I mean, mine's
So,
already.
yeah,
I already
there we go.
stated mine. Batman Arkham Knight is mine.
All right, so this way I am cutting out the intro and the extra stuff for the rating because I forgot because I actually did a proper farewell for the episode. Yeah, it's got 4 hours left on the edits, the cuts that I made to the actual video. So you are gonna get the raw video, and then afterwards all that. Let me refresh the thing. All right. Okay, cool. The delay isn't that crazy on my end. All right. How about choosing a mecha waifu? Is that what I saw? Mecha waifu?
To be.
Which would you choose? Which would you choose for my mecha waifu? God.
That does help. Okay, what are we classifying mecha then?
I'm specifically thinking about Gundam.
So like they just pilot something that's robotic, basically, and or are robotic.
Yeah, he's mech anime. Though to be fair, Gurren Lagann also counts as mech anime. Well, it's Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann. Also, hey EC, what's up? And only if I was the same age again when I played it for the first time. Gotcha. Mecha waifu, mecha waifu. You know what? Since she seemed to also be down to clown, she just didn't have the timing. I forget the full name, but I think it's Kudelia Ina Bernstein. But yeah, Kudelia from Iron Blooded Orphans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking specifically anime. You can't add gaming to this.
To be
Just by
is
saying-
an anime.
Huh?
To be from
We have
your
anime, yeah.
Oh,
yep.
I know that series as an anime. I don't like the series, so I don't think about it. So,
Game was
Very
better.
convoluted.
I didn't like either, and yeah, I played Near Automata, and I was like, eh. Like is all right. I didn't understand like the hype. I don't know. Some things I get, some things I don't.
You know what? This might be a little obscure. People might not know this one, but I don't care. It's kind of mecha anyway. Claire Harvey from 100.
Mm.
Yes,
Oh,
that's a good
yeah.
one.
Ooh,
Also,
you guys know that? I
guys,
didn't think anyone would know that one.
Guys, we're gonna have to wrap things up in about 5 minutes. I'm giving you 5 minutes to count things down. I'm also gonna pull up Twitch because I want to raid somebody on Twitch. So if you guys are over on our Twitch channel, we're gonna raid somebody. I don't know who. Yeah, I was pretty sure Cotton was done streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Today was just a
Mm-hmm.
Explaining
preview
what
of yeah.
of the goals.
Yeah,
But
yeah, she had her
Joel is
birthday
still
stream today,
streaming.
right? I think.
Yes. Lots
Yeah,
of
so
stuff.
I saw
I'm gonna
that
raid
earlier.
Joel. I'm gonna raid Joel in a bit, so get ready for that.
And then we'll have to ask him what his favorite mecha waifu is.
Who is your favorite mecha waifu? That should be the raid message. Who's your favorite mecha waifu?
Who's your favorite mecha waifu? Who's your favorite doll waifu for Joel?
So yeah, for those of you on YouTube, if you have not seen us on our Twitch channel, it is twitch.tv/fat with a PH _ dog _ studios. And yeah, that's it. If you want to come raid us, we're gonna raid Porcelain Maid in just a bit. I gotta yeah, I gotta share the info for what you call it for the stream. Yeah, I gotta do that. Oh my god! All right. Speaking of wholesome stuff, guys, guess who's live and streaming right now?
Who?
Otsukare.
Oh,
Nice.
The single mother VTuber. Yeah, like literally, there's a Japanese single mom VTuber, and that's awesome. And she streams with her like 5-year-old daughter. So
Aw.
she has a model, and her daughter has a model, and it's great. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Are there any more things you guys want to say or talk about or ask before we go? Remember, we'll be back next Friday with more of these shenanigans. Oh, also, funny story for a KaiCon, depending on what the schedule is, we may be doing a fun Friday from here, from my place. Just all of us together. Which means I'm going to have to swap
Let's
out
do
the
it
mic
live
so that
on-
everybody can be heard. Yeah.
I was gonna say
I'll have to swap out this mic for my
one shot D&D.
Yeah.
I'm not DMing.
You got to do like a live reading of a book.
That's the other thing I need to message Joel about is like, hey, I need a DM. We're looking for the DM because I'm wanting to get my dad into 5e.
I know a DM, but I think he's already got a campaign going already, so I doubt that would work out, sadly.
Fenris, a question for everyone. Could I possibly get your Discord through a link or something? Wait. At Fenris, but it says a question for everyone.
Why?
Like Silver. Wait,
Could I
hold on.
possibly get in your Discord?
Oh, in our Discord, like, okay, well, hold on. The Discord that we're currently in, or the Fat Dog public Discord? Because the Fat Dog,
Yeah,
because
there are multiple.
Yeah, Fat Dog's public Discord should have like some basic stuff in it. Hang on one second. Are there no links in this? Oh my god, there's probably not. Oh my goodness. Hang on, I'm gonna have to.
Did all the
copy
links
stuff.
expire again?
No, they don't. They didn't expire. It's just the way that the whole YouTube thing is set up is really stupid for the co-stream thing.
For the restream.
Mm-hmm. So it's really, really stupid. Blah 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 blah. Okay, there we go. For restream.
Oh
stuff,
no,
yeah.
Silver, the one we're currently in, that is our production server. It's not meant for the public.
Okay, so here's the thing. Yes and no. There is a way that you can join, but you have to be like the top 3 tiers on Patreon. So the $25 tier, $50 tier, or the $100 tier. That's basically how it is. And you do still have limited access. Like you'd see the channel, hear the voice channel and be able to join the voice channel we're in. Like it's part where we're at is the general stuff in here. But in order to join the channel, you also have to agree to some very important rules. Those rules being you don't DM anyone in this chat. Like you don't DM any of the cast or the crew, or especially our talent. Like, because we have to be careful because there is talent in our server that are just here to work on stuff with us. They're not necessarily there to like be reached out to by fans in this server, and that's the last thing that we want happening. That's why this is a closed private server, and if one of those rules gets violated, you will immediately be kicked from the server. It does not matter how much money you've thrown at us. So
Yep.
Though that we do have a public Discord you can join.
and that is linked in the description below. I have fixed that. So if you want to join the public Discord server, there you go. Sorry if that comes off like a little intimidating. It's not meant to be, but I do have to stress that, like, oh, I'm poor though. Thanks. All right. So there's good news. There's good news, Silver, and bad news. Okay. Bad news, you probably won't be able to join this server, and we understand. Poor be poor. Good news is you can become a patron for as little as $1. Like we have a $1 tier, and that still gives you access to practically everything that we post on our Patreon.
That's 90% of the main server.
Mm-hmm. That's 90% of you get pretty much everything that we post on Patreon for just $1. And Patreon is how we make our money to pay our editors and stuff like that. And because we're not making a lot, it takes a long time for us to put out content because we don't have the money to pay our editors. Like if we had the money that we need to have, we could be putting out content every month or every 2 weeks easily. That's the thing. Like we've got a $1 tier, a $5 tier, a $10 tier, 25, 50, 100, and then we have an even crazier bastard who wants us to make a new category just for them, and they're going to start paying even more. And of course it's Rick. Of course it's Rick.
I was going to say, it has to be Rick again.
Yeah, it's Rick.
He's the reason we have the $100 tier.
Yeah, it is.
Now he wants 200.
I don't know. I don't know the precise number. I just know that he's like.
Don't tell me he wants 1,000.
I was gonna say 500
God, no,
maybe
I
as
hope
a joke.
Also, here's the other thing. For those of you that don't know, you can do annual tiers, and there's a discount for annual tiers. So literally, you could just throw $10 at us and become a patron for an entire year. To get patron, it has to be done digitally, right? As in you can't pay us cash? Yeah. But like if you have a debit card, credit card, PayPal, any of that stuff, those forms of payments are taken. Yeah. Like you don't have to have like Venmo or Cash App or PayPal for that. If you just have like a debit card, you can do that. Yeah. We're not encouraging you to go take your parents' credit card. We're also not going to discourage you. YouTube, Twitch.
Look, no credit card fraud, please.
However, if you can convince your parents to invest, it's a good idea, you know. But yeah, we're going to do more of these things. We may sit around and talk about projects that we're doing. We may chat about Infinity's Light. We may do some just general overall gaming. You're new to all of this, so you're learning. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I mean, sometimes the best way. Also, Silver, I'm going to tell you right now, if you have questions, Google it. Also, who wants to learn Japanese real quick? The Japanese have ways to take an entire sentence and turn it into a word. This is my new favorite word in Japanese. Gugure-kas. So think of like Google. Gugure-kas. Gugure-kas. Literally means Google it, fucker. You would never do that. Credit card fraud, I mean. Gotcha. No, you're good. But yeah, Gugure-kas means Google it, fucker. And that's kind of the funny thing. That
with all the anime titles that are like a
that
fucking paragraph long,
yeah,
that doesn't surprise me.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
Don Machi much?
No, my dude. Here's the thing, right? With the Japanese, typically the Japanese internet tends to shorten everything instead of make it long. So it's the opposite of like light novel stuff. That being said, though, guys, we are gonna start heading out now. And that means it's time to raid.
For Sean Connery to take over, apparently.
Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. All right, so we're going to raid. I was going to raid Joel, and then I clicked on the thing and saw there's a bunch of people.
Mecha Waifu raid!
Mecha Waifu raid! That is true. I did say Mecha Waifu. We should totally do that. So let's raid Joel. Mecha Waifu raid. Ask Joel what his favorite mecha waifu is. That's the important part. That is the absolute important part.
Like that's the whole reason we rate him. Like Joel, we gotta ask you a question here.
Yeah, Joel, we got a
people
question.
To chat.
Who is your favorite wife? Who is your favorite mech?
That's me, Mecha.
Like your waifu from a mech show. All right, here we go. All right, guys, this is gonna be it for us. Take care and bye bye for now.
Later.